Can I get a boom, ladies and gentlemen?
Boom.
Thank you. Welcome to the Shining watch along here on Fans of Something. We are rocking. We're rolling. We got our shining spirit going today. We're ready to shine. Are you ready to shine?
I'm ready to shine. I mean, you more than me.
Yeah, this is for anyone that's curious, this is my all-time favorite horror film. This is it. This is number one for me.
And I infamously bash on it. As much as I love it, I bash on it.
Yeah, for some reason you bash on it. I don't
I
get
have my
it.
reasons. I'm sure I'll get into it.
So we'll get into it. We'll get why Haley bashes on it. Also, in case anyone's wondering, we did watch Halloween Ends. We're going to be talking about it on Monday when we have Durant and Tony on for our Black Phone watch along, because incorporated into that is going to be Halloween Horror Nights talk since we're going next weekend.
Yes, so make sure you watch the movie by then to avoid any spoilers.
And since there is a Halloween house at Halloween Horror Nights, that's when we'll talk about Halloween Ends, since it all ties in together. So, but we did watch it today. We just came back from the theater. So we're doing 2 movies in one day.
Two for one. Buy one, get one.
We're doing a double feature podcast. No, double feature podcast. That's Mika and her twin sister's podcast. I'm all over the place, but go check out double feature podcast. So we have a special guest tonight. She's a returning champ. That's right. She's back for more. She couldn't stay away from the channel. Her name is Jennifer Vega. She survived the hurricane. It went right by her, from my understanding. So we're able to patch her in. Is that it?
Work her in.
Patch her in, like we're doing like some satellite stuff, all the way from Florida. So something like that. I don't know. Let's bring her in here. Let's stop dilly dallying, shall we? Let's see how. Let's see what shining shirt she has on. I'm really curious what shining shirt she has on.
No shining shirt today. We have I need to get some of those shirts. I love both of your shirts, especially Haley's. I love it.
Well, fun fact, that's also mine. That's also my shirt, but I was like, you can wear the Japanese one since she kind of speaks Japanese. So
I'll take the compliment though.
Yeah. And then I was like, I'll wear the pop one. So, but no, we actually like the one you have, because you have a couple of those, right?
Yeah, I love, these designs are so cool to me.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Yes. Did you get it at Spencer's by chance?
No, I got it at Spirit Halloween actually, like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
they do have them at Spencer's. Yeah.
Yep.
I love that artist.
Yeah, what's his name? What's the guy's name?
I always forget.
Yeah.
Always forget.
It's like some guy.
Stephen Rhodes, I think.
Is that it? Stephen Rhodes?
I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I every time I see one of his shirts, I love it.
Yeah.
But what's going on? Welcome back to the channel.
I'm doing good. It's been a very productive day today, actually. So yeah, just got finished talking, in front of my camera for my Halloween Ends review. So excited to watch something good now.
Oh, spoiler. She wasn't too big on it. No, you gave it 2 stars on your letterbox. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't hate it at all, but that's a conversation for another time.
So when was the last time? Well, the reason you're on here is because on your letterboxd under your favorite films is The Shining.
Yes. Yeah. I really, really like this movie. This movie used to be my favorite horror movie for a while, until I rewatched Scream and a couple others, and I'm like, I love those a lot more. But I love this movie. I haven't seen it actually in about a year. It's been a year, I think. So, yeah, excited that you guys brought me on again, and I'm like, perfect time for a rewatch.
Heck yeah. All right. So for anyone watching, we are queued up at 000. We have our Blu-ray popped in. We're watching from the old regular Blu-ray. There is a nice 4K out though. But we're at the 0 mark. So if you were to press play, you're going to get that Warner Brothers classic logo across the screen. That's where we are, in case anyone wants to sync up with us. All right. So let's see what's going on in the comments, and then we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling. We did have a hater in here at the very beginning. Unfortunately, it went away on our end here on StreamYard, but I did respond to it. Jennifer, I don't know. Can you see it on your end?
No, I can't. Actually, I was going to ask because the chat just loaded and it's like, hey, Conrad. And I'm like, who's Conrad?
So I responded to Conrad right here, but Conrad basically was hating on Durant Cinema. But at the very beginning, he said, "Hey, fans of something," or should I say, "full of shit," since it's FOS.
It got a laugh out of me, at least.
It's great. I have a feeling one of our mods blocked them, and then that's why we can't see them. But anyways, just wanted to say hi, Conrad, if you are watching on a different account, and hopefully you have a great night wherever you are in the world. We do have our new loyal friend here, Adrian, brand new subscriber to the channel. Hey there, how's it going, how is it going, my friends? It's going good.
Going good.
Alex Lopez, hey everyone, happy Saturday. Hello. Ooh, we got Bob in here. Hey everyone.
Hello.
Tony, there he is.
Hi.
Saying hey to everybody, including Jennifer.
Tony, you missed us last time, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Tony, Tony, you weren't here last night. What the heck?
Lauren said you were at work, but that
right.
just sounds like an excuse to me.
We got Gavin saying boom. Oh, but look, he's apologizing. Sorry, I was at work.
Okay.
That's all right, Tony.
Fine.
I'm about to see Halloween Ends in a few minutes, but I want to say hello and be here for a few minutes. Oh, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Hope you enjoy the movie.
Yes, hopefully you enjoy the movie. Mizzy, what's going on?
Howdy ho.
Mama Blu-ray.
Mama Blu-ray.
There's Mama Blu-ray. Hopefully you enjoyed, Alex. I did not. Tony, I don't know if you caught it, but we're going to talk about Halloween Ends on our stream on Monday, so we'll talk about it there. Top 5 horror films, Clockwork Orange. Interesting. I wouldn't consider Clockwork Orange a horror film necessarily.
Does IMDb to consider it, though?
Maybe. Do you consider it a horror film, Jennifer? I don't consider...
I mean, honestly, I've only seen the first 30 minutes and I thought it was like pretty horrifying, but I haven't seen the whole thing, but like it's very heavy subject matter, but I feel like maybe it's more psychological from what I know about it. But maybe it could count. I don't know.
I mean, there are definitely scary things going on in that movie. I mean, we all know the iconic thing where he has his eyes stuck open. What are you looking it up?
Wiki says a dystopian crime film.
Yeah, see, but you're gonna get all different kinds of genres for that movie. Midsommar, not big on Midsommar. The Shining.
I love that one.
Okay, The Shining. Go ahead.
IMDb says a crime sci-fi movie.
Yeah, so it's really not a horror film to most people, but
I would argue like The Joker is like in the same plane.
This is my argument is Aliens is a horror film. Most people would say it's a science fiction action movie. So, anyways. Hereditary also, Rosemary's Baby, very cool.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Good picks.
Think we all agree on Ends. We'll talk about it on Monday.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it on Monday. Hey Ed, Haley, welcome back. Jennifer,
hello.
Warm welcomes to Jennifer.
Mama says I was so disappointed in Ends.
Aww.
I love that this is turning into a Halloween Ends.
Let's all stay on track here, everybody. We're watching The Shining, a legitimately great horror film. We'll talk about Ends on Monday.
The last podcast turned into a barbarian.
Yeah, that's not going to happen tonight. Adrian, Halloween Ends equals garbage. All right, let's see here. What do we got? This is funny. Hey Tony, watch the chat for a minute. I'm very distracted. What are you doing, Laren?
I love that they take shifts.
Bob, the Durant thing makes literally no sense. He's a great guy and he's not even in this stream. It's dumb. That crap needs to end. There's 0 point. I agree, man. I agree. It was like at 4:00 earlier today, someone named Conrad typed that. But they called us out first. They said, hey, fans of something, or should we say F full of shit? Love the channel. It's great. Well, we appreciate you loving the channel. Thank you for being here. Sean D, what's going on?
Howdy ho.
Look at that. He's got a Michael Jordan avatar.
Yeah, you do that.
I have to check out Jennifer's channel. You have yourself a new subscriber.
Thank you.
There you go.
Well worth
checking out. The Thing would be in my top 5 horror movies. Yeah, The Thing is legitimately
great. The movie's great.
I think someone is so jealous of Dave. He thinks of nothing else. Dave is loved by many. He is. Michael Myers stabbed that like button. I love it. Thanks, Bob. And then you got Gavin saying, Conrad. "Oh, Conrad." Sorry, I'm guilty of the Barbarian stream. It's all right. We all love Barbarian, right? You love Barbarian, Jennifer.
Yeah, great movie. Loved it.
Great movie. All right, here we go. I think The Shining is considered more a horror film out of Kubrick's filmography. Yeah, it's probably the only legitimately horror movie that he made in his entire career. Yeah. But enough of that. What do we got here? I think Halloween Ends is definitely doing well in the box office. Yep. It's going to kill at the box office whether people like it or
It's
not.
gonna kill. Kill.
All right, so there we go. We're all caught up with the chat. So everybody watching, we're going to count 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you hit your play button, and we're going to get this thing rocking. Are you ready, Jennifer?
Yes.
Here we go.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
It's playing.
All right. So we got Warner Brothers coming up on the screen here.
Yeah.
And we're going to get that incredible boom, 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 boom.
Fire soundtrack. I mean, score. Like, love it.
I mean, everything about this movie is fire. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this helicopter shot.
I'm actually visiting Colorado pretty soon, and I'm so excited because it makes me think of this movie.
I've always said that like if I could pick like any state to live in, it would be Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh, nice.
It's just so pretty.
Sean D saying, "Here's Johnny with the axe."
Here's Johnny.
Love it. Dr. Strangelove is your favorite Kubrick movie. Dr. Strangelove is a
Never seen
great
it.
movie. It's a black
I've never
comedy.
seen that one either.
Yeah, it's a black comedy kind of movie. Barbarian coming to HBO Max in 2 weeks. Very cool. Enjoy The Shining, everyone.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Thank you.
The Shining theme always it gives you goosebumps. Yeah. Well, everything about this. Well, this movie is legitimately just creepy to me for multiple reasons.
Yeah, every single time I watch it, I feel like I get creeped out by something different. Like, it's just...
It's just everything about it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, okay, so how do we feel about the scrolling text?
No.
It's giving, like, iMovie vibes.
Yeah.
iMovie.
Yeah.
It feels like... But, you know...
iMovie. It is a little tacky, I won't lie. How it's just like
It's the
constantly-
80s, though, you know?
Yeah.
The-
Quite literally the beginning of the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to this. Just for a second, we're going to turn it up here. Oh, horrifying.
Have you guys ever seen those, like, that, like, YouTube... I think it's, like, a YouTube video where it's, like, this car just, like, going down the road, and then there's, like, a jump scare at the end. Like, that's what this reminds me of every time I
Okay.
watch it.
Do you not know what she's talking about?
I think I do.
Like, I
do.
grew up on that. Like, I grew up on people showing me that and scaring the heck out of me. And
I
this
would be the
reminds me of
person.
that.
I would be the person to show that to other
Oh my
people to scare them.
Based on the novel by Stephen King, very much not a fan of this movie.
No.
Yeah, the book is really great, by the way.
Yes. The book
Super
is
good.
great. Like, I feel like the book just ties up so many loose ends, and it gives more substance to these characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that the book does that, like, you know, being a fan of the movie, even though I'm such a fan, I'm like, damn, like, the book really did that. So, good stuff.
I know something Stephen King said, or I believe Stephen King said, or at least somebody,
The Interview.
that it was like in the movie, Jack just seemed like
Crazy from the get-go.
Yeah. But in the book,
Well, I mean, sorry, not to. I mean, look at that hairline. Like, of course he's crazy. Well, I mean, what? Look at his hairline.
that forehead.
What is that?
Yeah, that ain't
No
right.
shit, he's crazy. I'd be crazy if I had that hairline.
That's not right.
Also, have we all seen the Room 237 documentary?
I haven't.
So it's called Room 237, obviously in reference to the forbidden room in the hotel, and it's like an hour and a half of conspiracies around this movie, and
Wow.
it's an incredible documentary. We have to watch it at some point, but I recommend checking it out, Jennifer. It's because you're such a fan of it.
I've heard a lot of great things about it. It's like just one of those things that I'm like, it's always in the back of my mind, haven't like actually checked it out.
Like they literally map out how this hotel makes no sense geographically. How there's a window right there. That doesn't make sense geographically where we are.
Right. Oh, I need to watch that.
But like everything about this movie is okay that it doesn't make sense because that's
It
part
just adds to the bizarre. Yeah, to the bizarre
it
stuff.
just adds to how creepy this movie is. Sorry, go. I keep cutting you off.
But as I was saying, in the book, it very much establishes like the really like loving relationship they have. Why can't I think of Shelley Duvall's name? And Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy.
Yeah, Jack and Wendy have, and especially like with Danny.
So the book establishes they have a loving relationship.
I believe so.
See, I don't
Yeah,
like that.
I thought it worked because it kind of like, I think it works to give you the effect that like there was such a huge transformation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because in this movie, I feel like I like it both ways, because in this movie we obviously know that like he's had issues before. You know what I mean? Like he talks about like the thing with like the kid and stuff, but like I feel like in the book it's also just like how much the hotel changed him type of thing. You know, like giving the
Yeah.
hotel that much power. So I think it works
Gotcha.
both ways. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
There's even a scene in the book where it like flashes back to when Jack and Wendy were younger.
Yeah.
And like also I believe in the book Wendy is supposed to be a blonde. Fun fact.
He said he was formerly a school teacher. Can you imagine him teaching school? Can you imagine him teaching school?
Oh God, I just cry.
I'd be like, yes, Mr. Torrance.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, that is the first of my. Oh, I'll get to my grapes between the book and movie comparison as they
Okay,
appear.
but see, look, this is like where we have to really, because this was remade in the 90s, I believe. There was the 90s into a miniseries. So for those people that have issues with just go to that miniseries, because Stephen King wrote that miniseries. So go to that miniseries and you're going to get your faithful adaptation. I like that.
Was it good? Like, I honestly have no idea how people like the reception that miniseries got.
It's sort of like the It miniseries. It has its fans, but it's typically regarded as inferior.
Right.
You know, so like when Dr. Sleep came out, they clearly were doing a sequel to Stanley Kubrick's version and not that miniseries version.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like because I can appreciate it. Of course, like I love this movie as its own entity. But when you put like based on the book, it's like, okay, so of course I'm going to draw those comparisons.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take any liberties. It just takes out a lot of stuff.
I'm curious, did you watch the movie first or read the book first?
I watched the movie first.
Okay, yeah, same.
And likewise. And I just don't I don't have the attention span to read. So I've never read the novel.
He's never read.
Period. I've never read. The only book I've ever read cover to cover is The Disaster Artist, which got turned into a movie with James Franco. It's all about the making of The Room.
Yeah. I've seen the movie's cool. Saw it a while ago.
That's a good book too.
Nice.
Alex says, I remember back in 2017, I got myself the Jack Torrance Funko Pops, and at the time it was my favorite of your collection. I love that. I have every single one of the Shining Pops except for the Chase Grady twins. That's like $300 for that set.
It's crazy. I'm always eyeing it, and it just keeps going up in price.
So
yeah, last I saw it was at like 300, right?
I don't know that a lot of people think Kubrick's very overrated. I think a lot of people think of him as one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I feel like there's a couple people who like don't like him, but I think that's like with every single director.
That's every director. Yeah,
I'd say, you know.
The general consensus is you're always going to find him in books that are like talking about the greatest filmmakers of all time, and deservedly so. I do think he's one of the greatest. And I would love to know what kind of movies he'd be making now if he were alive, you know?
Yeah. I really like the last one, Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah. That's a great one.
That's borderline creepy horror stuff.
Yeah, no, that movie's like whack. Like you just can't put your finger on it. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I have not seen that movie. I feel left out.
It's good.
We'll be watching it. The Shining's
have a watch party.
Yeah, right. It has a lot of references in the Toy Story franchise. Really?
Really?
Okay.
That's funny.
I've never caught them, I guess.
Maybe you weren't looking.
I love that. Wait, speaking of the movie, I love that Jack is so like nonchalant about like what's happened. Like he's like telling him about the stuff that's happened, and he's just like yeah.
He's nuts. Wow.
But
He's
then,
already
but then it gets me thinking, right? Because like one of the theories of this movie is, well, I mean, it's even said in the movie, you've always been the caretaker. So
Yeah.
he, is he just resurrected, coming back? Is that why he's not reacting at all to this insane
Right,
story
yeah.
this dude's telling him right now? He's just like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen Ready Player One, and I love the Shining references.
Yeah, me too. That's a cool scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one either.
So it's really cool. Ready Player One is all about going into a virtual reality.
Oh.
So they go into a virtual reality where they go to the Shining Overlook Hotel, and Steven Spielberg recreates the Overlook. Incredible.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool.
It's really neat. They also shot the miniseries in the hotel that inspired the novel.
Oh, I know. Fun fact about that.
Cool.
So, obviously, like to this day, that hotel that Stephen King stayed at.
Sorry, I'm going to cut you off a lot in this movie. You can cut me off too. Look to the left. Do we all see Dopey right there?
Yes.
On Danny's door there was a Dopey sticker.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Just remember that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You cut me off for Dopey.
Go ahead.
I'm curious where the dopey thing is headed.
I guess. Anyways, for us really interrupted. So the hotel that Stephen King stayed at is still up and running.
Yeah, the Stanley Hotel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the hotel itself kind of like hosts a lot of like tours, and it's functioning as a hotel, but it's also like, here's some memorabilia. So it's a lot like a profit kind of thing, but like there's some people who genuinely believe that that hotel is haunted. Like there's certain ghosts that appear there, like that they've interacted with them. But actually what inspired The Shining was not of a ghost encounter that happened at the hotel, but a nightmare that Stephen King had at the hotel when he stayed.
Yeah, and like the specific room. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite fun facts. It's cool.
Yeah, so it's not, he didn't even see a ghost. He was just like, scary dream.
Let's make a great book.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Incredible. Like that. Like, did you know that was a little miniature set of an elevator?
I did.
That's every time I find out, like that happens in so many movies. Like they're like miniature sets. It's like insane. Like what you can do with like a camera.
That looked like a full-size elevator.
I know. Insane.
My school just got like I don't know if it's like a class or it's a minor. I can't remember. But they have courses on like how to construct miniature sets.
Oh my god, I love that.
May miniatures never die.
Yeah. I mean, they can come off as tacky when done wrong.
That legitimately looked like a real elevator. Yes. So that was completely done right. All right, don't forget Dopey.
Okay, I haven't forgotten.
Right. Yeah, how could I forget Dopey? I'm not forgetting Dopey.
Where are we here? Hey, Eric, what's going on?
Howdy ho.
Hello.
Okay, fellas, I'm about to see Halloween Ends. Peace out.
Good luck.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You're long gone. Cute shirt, Haley.
Thanks.
That's my shirt, by the way, but it's okay. If I was wearing it, I don't think you would have said that. Try to enjoy, Alex. Kubrick changed the game. He absolutely 100% did. Yep.
Also, me in a color is like a bright color, like yellow is weird.
Yeah. Eddie and Haley, I see your Halloween store video.
The Spirit Halloween?
The Spirit Halloween store video? Is that what you're talking about?
Love Spirit Halloween.
Oh, yeah. We have another one coming up pretty soon, another Spirit video.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tony.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Now it's very like, you might just brush it off and go, that doesn't mean anything. But that's the beauty of this movie. Does it mean something, or is it just whatever?
Does he have pants on?
Where's Dopey? Dopey was gone. The one sticker.
Did somebody mess up in the art direction set, or does it mean
the argument? That's the argument. Is it a continuity error? why were all the other stickers on there and Dopey was gone? Now I forget because in the documentary 237 they go into why Dopey is gone.
Oh my god, that's funny.
And when you watch it, you're like, oh my god, that makes actual legitimate sense. I kind of forgot why, but it has like something to do with his innocence.
Mm.
And now that he has, right now he's shining. So now the Dopey sticker is gone. He's not Dopey anymore.
He's not dope.
Seriously. I don't know, man. I'm kind of glad Kubrick went out on a good one. Sometimes if they keep going, it hurts their legacy. Well, the interesting thing is a lot of people would say Eyes Wide Shut is not one of his best.
Oh, one of his best. I thought you were going to say not a good movie, but I was going to say, I feel like it's a pretty...
Out of the ones I've seen, I think, I haven't seen too many Kubrick, but I think like this one and Eyes Wide Shut are the both of them that I always like go back to. I love Eyes Wide Shut, honestly. I think it's great.
It is great, but a lot of people are like, ooh, that's how he end. Well, you know, because he died right after the final cut was done. And
yeah, that's an insane story that happened.
Have you guys seen the Simpsons parody of The Shining from Treehouse of Horror?
I haven't seen a single Treehouse of Horror.
I haven't seen a single Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah, me either.
It's ironic because of how much we go to Universal.
Imagine having a job watching a hotel for the winter. It'd be like Zach and Cody. This is the sweet life. That's such a good show. That's such a good show. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I wasn't too big on The Sweet Life on Deck.
I like that one, but I love the hotel one more.
The hotel one better, yeah. Well, because
like the
what? The one on the boat loses a cast member. It loses Ashley Tisdale, right?
Correct.
She doesn't come back.
Yeah.
I think she went to focus more on Phineas and Ferb or something.
Phineas and Ferb.
Hey, don't knock that show.
No, I love that show. That show was my childhood.
She probably she was focusing on the High School Musical stuff.
I don't know. I feel like that was a different time. Also, can I just say, I know a lot of people would probably disagree, but I think Shelley Duvall's cute.
She's got an adorable factor to her. She's not out. She's not downright gorgeous. You know, like her teeth are kind of screwy.
I just think I think her face is so unique. Like I don't know. She's just I used to really like drawing her for some reason. Like a while ago, like I would always sketch her and stuff because I love her eyes. Like they just like pop out. Like
yeah. She does have like really big eyes. Like
she looks very like animated, if that makes sense. I think
big eyes, not in a bug way, but like a cute way.
But that's why she was perfect to play Olive Oil in the Popeyes movie.
True.
Hey, closing day.
That music.
She was almost too perfect to play Olive Oil. She's also very tall and lanky.
Yep. You're planning to watch the first Halloween on Halloween night. Come on. Like,
of course.
That just makes sense. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing.
Also, not to cut you off, but can we just talk about how they're driving along a mountainside and Danny is just not even sitting down, much less with a seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Oh, the 80s.
I love the line that Jack's about to say. I also love that I can refer to Jack, and it's not incorrect.
Yeah, Jack.
Because it is Jack Nicholson playing Jack Torrance.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of times I like to refer to the actor instead of the character name. Yeah.
But anyways,
I love that Jack says, "You see that, honey? He heard it on the television. Everything's okay. He heard it on the television."
God, get the kid a car seat.
Or just put him in, tell him to buckle up. You know?
Yeah, right?
You mean they ate each other?
He's so cute. I love him.
I want to meet him. He goes to, well, fun fact, next weekend is when they're doing Spooky Empire in Orlando. See how his eyes get all wide and stuff? He does the Jack Nicholson. But Danny Lloyd is going to be at Spooky Empire next weekend in Orlando.
No way.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
At Spooky Empire.
Isn't he like really short?
I don't know.
I feel like he's a little short guy.
Look at that. Now, Laren, is that a real, like, that's a real hotel, right?
Not
so.
the hotel.
This obviously is a set, but those
Yeah.
exteriors, that's a real hotel. That's a functioning hotel.
Yeah.
I want to go to that hotel.
I don't believe that's the Stanley Hotel.
No, it's not the Stanley Hotel, but
Now, if you look
like
at the
it's Stanley
magazine he's
Hotel.
reading, Jack, right there, he's reading a Playgirl magazine. Like if you were to pause right now and zoom in on that magazine, it's Playgirl.
Instead of Playboy.
Yeah, so it's naked men. Why is he reading that?
Why couldn't they just get like a Times magazine?
Why is he reading Playgirl? And why is it in the lobby?
Yeah, wait a minute. He had to have brought that himself. Why is he
This movie is amazing. This movie's amazing.
I have questions.
I've always wanted to like pause when it's showing all the pictures to see if the picture with him is there from the very beginning. Like just zoom in and analyze every single picture.
I'm telling you, and that's what great filmmaking is. You want to stop and
Mhm.
pause and
Yeah.
take it all in.
Attention to detail. That's what like fascinates me.
And look at this set. This is a set that we're tracking through slowly. This is
Mhm.
oh my God, they built this.
Well, I mean, literally right down the road from us, I believe it was for Fear the Walking Dead, where they built an entire house. And only for it to just be burnt to the ground.
Yeah.
Like for the scene.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And
That's
nothing
insane.
was left of it.
Yes, Spirit. Okay. Shelly is cute in Popeye with Robin Williams. Yeah, she's because that's what is that after The Shining or before The Shining? I don't know.
The intense zoom in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Love it.
He's so cute.
Get the hell out of here.
As far as I know, I believe that the Grady twins, this is the only thing they ever appeared in ever in their lives.
And good. they go to conventions and they have people flock to them.
Literally, they've never done anything else.
And all they did was they stood and held hands.
Yeah. That's crazy. Can you imagine?
And appeared on the floor for a second.
Yeah.
Damn, Eddie. LOL. I don't know what that's in reference to. R.I.P. Popeye.
Popeyes.
Yes, it's the Timberline Lodge in Oregon.
Would love to live in Oregon. I just like the Northwest.
Yeah.
I plan to watch Halloween 2 as one of my movies for Halloween night, doing a commentary with Dave, Andrew, and Izzy. Halloween 2 is very underrated in my opinion. Well, good. Well, hold on. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 or Halloween 2? Which Halloween 2 are we talking?
Yeah, I hope he's talking about the actual Halloween 2, not Rob Zombie. I'm not a fan of that one.
Jack is just trying to enjoy some man butt.
As one does
That's
in
all.
the lobby of a crowded hotel.
Always trying to do.
Yeah, right.
To be fair, if I was sitting in a lobby and I saw a Playgirl magazine sitting on the rack, I'd probably pick it up too and thumb through it. I'd go, what the heck is this doing here? Why is this here?
Naturally.
But the alarming thing is he wasn't like concerned. He was actually just like getting into the magazine.
A good read.
That's the concerning part.
Light read.
Also look like... Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. It was something else.
Now where do I look? Just tell me where to avert my eyes.
Room 237 really focuses on the guy behind Jack and how he's just staring at Jack. It's like, why is he just...
I need to really watch that documentary. Like, you keep bringing up so many, like, cool, crazy stuff that I just don't think about.
Yeah, wait,
I'm telling you,
how
you have
long
to
is
watch
it? How long is it?
About an hour and a half.
Can we watch it after this?
About an hour and a half. Yeah, we'll find it somewhere. We'll bring it up.
Where did you find it?
I don't know. This is years ago I watched it. Oh my God, look at that.
I love that it's like taking us through all the rooms where like shit's gonna go down. Like all the areas.
Exposition.
And all the extras in the background, you know, just tidying crap up and like the guy fixing the light thing in the back.
Holding the tablecloths.
It's great. It's great.
God, if I was like stuck watching a hotel with just, myself and maybe a few others, man, would I like snoop the hell out of everything because I am a nosy person.
You
Like,
imagine like all the stuff you can just find in there.
literally.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, every nook and cranny. I'd be like a little rat.
Well, this isn't a real thing that they do anymore. Maybe back in the day they did this, right? But they don't do this
Because
for real, right? They don't shut down in
I don't
the
think so.
winter,
No.
right?
at least I don't think in the States. I know at least like in parts of Europe because my school goes to Lacoste in France
Okay.
for some like a not a field trip but like to study abroad. That's what it's called. And it's really like discouraged to go in the winter time because like the village where you go to is completely shut off.
Oh
Like
wow.
like
Culty.
well,
You get
it's
there,
like
you just can't do anything. You're just
literally
stuck.
like you can't go out to eat. You can't go really to many stores. The public transport's down. It's kind of nuts.
Yikes.
Yeah, that is nuts.
But still, would either one of you take the job? Had this still been like a relevant thing.
Probably not, cause that's just terrifying to me. Just like being, I mean, depends how many people I can bring along. I feel like if I can bring like a good couple of friends, maybe it'd be a good time. But like, that's scary in a way.
Okay, so so we're looking at them inside this freezer and the door opened from this way, right? So it opened with your
Mhm.
right hand, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now watch when they walk out. Now, if you were to remember the previous shot from where they came, there was a hallway there.
Oh.
And now it's a door.
You'd have to rewind.
The entire set just changed.
What the hell?
The entire
The urge
set
to
just
rewind
changed.
right now.
It's so funny because it's like when you know something like that, like previously, it's like, oh my God, how could you not notice that? But literally,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that can't just be like a mistake. That has
No,
to be.
yeah, no. With the movie, like, no, like, you know how many people were in the crew? Like, somebody had to have realized if it was a mistake.
Yeah,
Definitely on purpose. It adds to, like, the trippiness of
it
it.
does. Yeah.
Like, where are these people even at right now? You know, type of thing. The high
cornflakes.
pitched.
Why does Eddie know so much about Playgirl? I don't know much about Playgirl, but I do know that it's about naked dudes. That much I do know.
To be fair, I didn't even know Playgirl existed.
I don't know if it still exists, but it did exist in the 80s. No, Halloween 1981, not Rob Zombie. Okay, good.
Good pick.
Tony, I'm going to that stream. Cool. I'll be there as well, Tony. Certain restaurants and businesses around here close after the summer tourist leave, but we can still function otherwise. Well, where are you, Gavin? Where are you located?
If you don't mind him asking so bluntly.
Oh, are you in the United States or are you in Canada? Where are you? You don't have to tell me your city.
He tells
What's
you
your
the
IP
exact
address?
Yeah, send your address. That hotel is a maze, quite literally. Quite literally.
Dude, that guy that you pointed at that was looking at Jack, like, he's the only one that was, like, not smiling. He was just looking straight at the kid, too.
He's got like some ulterior motives.
Yeah.
And
Like,
he
just
hasn't
looking the
said
kid
anything.
down.
Yeah.
Like, who is this man? He's just there.
Yeah, has he said anything?
No, he's just
No.
following them. He's just following them. And he always
Ew.
looks pissed at Jack.
Ew.
You're in South Jersey. I'll inbox you my address.
Winky face.
Interesting. So you close down after the summer tourists leave. Oh, okay. Certain restaurants and businesses. Wow. Interesting.
I guess it would only make sense if you're like small, locally owned, cost more money to run the lights and stuff than it is.
Mm-hmm. I love the name of this guy, the actor. His name is Scatman Crothers.
Yeah. That is legal name.
What a phenomenal name. Yeah. Scatman?
Is that on his birth certificate?
I guess. I think he's sadly passed away since this movie.
Aww.
One thing that really bothered me prior to reading the book was that I feel like The Shining, like literally like the ability to shine and like the lore that surrounds it, I feel like was very underdeveloped in this movie. And then when I read the book, it like made more sense to me. Like I think it just kind of went one in ear and out the other when I like when they were talking about it like now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like for
well, he is explaining it to a kid.
Yeah,
you know?
but I don't know.
That's
like
true.
I don't think I really understood it. Like when I would watch it.
To me, I've
Shining-
always like. Sorry to cut you off.
You're
To
good.
me, it's always just been like, I don't know if this is like a way to explain it, but just like something special that they have that nobody else has. Like nobody else, in this world that we know of can like talk with the imaginary friend like he can like read each other's minds type of thing. But I do get you. Like having read the book, I think it dives into it a lot more. But I still think the way the movie did it, like I can sort of understand it. Like I feel like I've never watched this movie and been like I want to know more about The Shining in a sense that like I didn't get it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I watch it and I'm like, okay, like these people have this thing, and it's just like I don't know if it's because at this point like I've just accepted that there's like so many things about this movie that just like will not be answered and are like up more to interpretation type of thing. But yeah, I can get you on that one.
Yeah, I mean, like I totally agree. Like, I mean, the stuff about like Jack and Wendy's relationship, I could have just like tossed that aside. But it's the fact that the movie is called The Shining, and it's like, okay, well, what is The Shining? It's like Barbarian, for example. Just for example, making an example. Like when you watch the movie, it's like, all right, well, what was Barbarian? And literally right after we saw that, I Googled it. That's kind of like the same thing I had with The Shining. That's just me, though.
Yeah. So, I get you, though.
I love him sitting there with his hands folded.
Little proper gentleman.
Oh, what a gentleman.
It's a beach town. It's dead in the winter.
Mm.
Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, Eric, she does it quite a bit. And that's all I got to say about that.
Butt hurt?
Huh?
Your little butt hurt?
Well, I don't roast you too much.
I'm not saying you can. But you do off camera. You do off camera all the
Off
time.
camera, I do. Scatman Crothers was the voice of Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Who the heck is Hong Kong Phooey?
Yeah, who is that?
Was I supposed to know who that was? Hong Kong.
Yeah.
I guess we're all supposed to know who Hong Kong Phooey is.
Well, with a name like that, I guess it would be obvious.
Okay, what he's saying here kind of doesn't make sense. He was just talking about burning toast or something, and now it's like, what are you talking about, dude? Burning toast? I think he had a couple drinks before sitting Danny down.
Oh, Hong Kong Phooey. How old is Danny supposed to be? Like 4 or 5?
I'd say around there, 5, maybe.
Yeah, about Nolan's age. About Nolan's age. Your little brother. Oh, it's a cartoon dog. Okay.
I need more context.
I don't know. Ryan says it makes sense to me. Are you talking about the toast thing?
Or The Shining?
I don't understand the toast thing. Can you explain the toast thing to me, Ryan, if that's what you're talking about?
I love how like this guy's like explaining like almost everything to this kid, but he's like, actually don't go into this room. Like I feel like he's piqued his curiosity and then he's like, don't.
I don't think Danny's understanding a single word he's saying.
A month later. He's like planting a seed and then he's like, but don't do anything with what I'm telling you.
Yeah, don't. Forget everything I said.
Okay, but if you tell a kid not to do something, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do exactly that.
We now refer to him as Hong Kong Phooey.
Yeah, Hong Kong Phooey. I don't even remember what's his name in the movie.
In the movie? Does he have a name?
I don't
He
remember
definitely
his
does.
name.
I don't know.
He definitely does.
I remember that show. He's saying emotions can linger. Okay, like burning toast. Okay.
I love his little trike.
This, oh my god, I love this because this is like the real first use of the Steadicam, right? We all know that. Like this is the movie that really kind of introduced Steadicam.
Yeah.
And just the way the sound is, where he goes on the rug, it goes quiet. He goes off the rug, it gets louder.
I love
and
it.
it's
Look at
tracking for so long, like just following for the.
They are just tracking him.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go.
I want to get one of those. Just
like,
yeah.
What cool direction. Okay, Danny, sit on your bike and just go to town in this hotel.
Yeah. Just go.
And we're gonna follow you.
He's like, this is easy for me. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, talk about easy money.
Yeah.
Have we all seen the deep fake where someone puts Jim Carrey on Jack Nicholson?
I've seen it. Yeah.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Oh my god, someone deep fakes Jim Carrey onto Jack Nicholson.
No.
It's kind of.
Also, I love the framing of this scene. How it's like we see Jack through the mirror instead of like actually seeing like straight. Like it's so well compositioned.
Yeah.
Well, I like anytime a movie makes you think we're looking at the character head on, and then as the camera pulls out, you realize it's a mirror.
Yeah.
I love when they do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen the movie Contact?
No.
It's
I know exactly what you're talking about because there's a similar shot like that.
That scene, I actually tried to recreate it for one of my film classes. Hardest thing I've ever had to recreate. Yep. Insane. That scene's crazy. Like it looks like it's going through the mirror. It's cool.
It's crazy. You need to watch the Simpsons parody of The Shining. You won't regret it.
I feel like we should watch those because, like I said, we're in like the Simpson town all the time at Universal.
Yeah.
It would only make sense. And you do have like Bart as the werewolf.
I do,
right?
the pop, yeah. It was just an analogy, not directly related. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Toast.
Oh, I love dipping bacon into runny eggs.
Oh, really? I don't
Anybody
like
else?
that.
Anybody else? No.
Every time I watch the scene, I'm actually like, I don't like that.
Oh my god! Like crack, like cut the egg open so it runs, and then you take.
Because I like runny eggs, but I don't know. I've actually I don't know why my brain is like I don't want to combine them. Maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try it tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll make
try it tomorrow.
Bacon and get some runny eggs.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I'm just thinking about the toast. I can literally. No, I swear to you, I could eat an entire loaf's worth of buttered toast if nobody stopped me.
Fun fact.
Yes. I just love bread.
Bread is so good.
Bread is so good.
I love these simple shots where we're just pulling away from the typewriter and it's just him throwing a ball up against the
It's like I love it because like this I'm not saying the scene like doesn't have purpose, but sometimes I hate in movies where like every scene somebody has to be saying something or they can't be like a little break in dialogue or something. Like we have so many scenes like you said where it's just like they're just doing whatever they're doing and we just have to accept it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, us in 2022, we're like, well, how can they stay months and months without any internet or cell phones? Like, what do they do to keep themselves busy this whole time?
What did they do? Well, they threw a ball against the window.
Yeah, and one inside.
Oh, here we go. The iconic maze.
Oh my god! I went this summer. I was in Hawaii, and we went to this like pineapple farm thing, and they had a maze, and it was the scariest thing I've ever done because I could not get out. It was like a little kid's maze, and I was like thinking of this scene the whole time. I was like, no.
It is frightening
claustrophobic.
It is frightening when you stop and think about it, like how easy it is to lose your way in this thing.
Yeah.
I kind of love mazes, like corn mazes.
Yeah. Have you ever been in because the one that I went to, like, it wasn't as bad as this, because this is like you can't see anything else, you know what I mean? Like it's just like it's like walls basically of this thing.
They're really tall. So it's not like you can even jump up and look over.
Mm-hmm.
The cinematography of this movie is just stellar. I could watch this movie on mute.
Oh yeah. It's just like gorgeous. And it like just pulls you in so easily.
Granted, it's not as exciting watching it on mute because you're missing all like the dripping noise sound effects and everything that we're hearing right now.
Yeah.
And this is a phenomenal shot where it's almost like he's looking over them.
Yeah, he has like that.
Like
Yeah.
mousetrap.
Yeah, like a mousetrap.
Yeah. And then this is just, look at that. Like, it's gorgeous.
What is that? Like, how did they do that?
I know.
It's like, if you get to the middle, then you have to like, it's like, all right, I win. Now you have to get back out.
But what do you win?
Yeah, what's the point of going to the middle?
Yeah.
Bragging rights.
Besides driving yourself insane. What's the point of going to the middle?
Bragging. To sit down.
To sit?
Just sit there. You sit there and wait for somebody to get you out.
Oh my god. Oh, and someone also that documentary made a good mention that of like when we see the aerial shots of the hotel, we never see the maze.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the maze right now?
Gone. Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like, because we like at the beginning we saw an aerial shot. There was no maze behind the hotel.
Well, that's true. And then because we have like a shot of them like walking by the maze, and it looks like it's right next to the hotel. But then you're right in the aerial shot.
Yeah.
Damn.
What did that say? Tuesday morning?
No, it just said Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it's
just said
just
Tuesday.
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 It's like, thanks. Now I know the day.
I agree. Rock music. Simpsons parody of The Shining is great. Cape Canaveral, anyone?
Never been.
Cape
Oh
Canaveral?
my god, I went recently. So much fun.
Aw.
It's cool. I went to the Space Center, and I actually saw a SpaceX launch, which was cool.
Aw.
Got it.
There he goes again. There you go.
Oh yeah, here. Okay, here we go. I'll get
Love the
back to your
rug.
comment, Ryan. He's gonna see the dead twins, right?
Mayhaps. Look at him go. Look at him
Yes.
go.
No, he's not gonna see the dead twins yet. I don't think.
In his little overalls. Yeah, go.
Oh, that's right. He passes the hotel room. That's right.
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
like
pass
sees
the
it.
hotel.
Yeah.
Look at that rug.
Good.
It's that's why it's the background. Look at that rug.
He's like, huh?
Staring contest with room 237. He's such a good actor. Like this kid.
He
Just-
is. And like when he has to like do the voice of Tony, I just so want to know how people direct kids. Like, be a little
Right?
goofy. Like, okay, say this, but be a little goofy about it.
Yeah. I wonder how it was specifically for Stanley Cooper, because he's known to be like a pretty harsh director. Like especially with like Shelley Duvall and stuff, like that scene where they made them repeat it like a bunch of times. So I'm like curious, how they direct kids, but especially with somebody like him.
Isn't it true that, or is it just a rumor, that when Shelley Duvall is in the bathroom, that's like a genuine reaction?
I would
I don't know.
imagine. Yeah, it's.
Maybe.
I want to say there's something in here that they didn't tell Shelley Duvall about.
Yeah.
And she was like genuinely terrified.
I think she knew about the whole axe thing, but I just imagine standing there and someone's driving an axe to a door. You're gonna jump, you know.
Yeah. I mean, her scream is very realistic, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if like they never really told her about it.
there was something, and there was like a genuine terror. Or maybe it was when they're like on the stairs. Something.
Oh, and he wants to
Yes.
bash her brains in.
Yes, something. It was like
Yeah, that's the
genuine
bash your
terror.
brains in scene is when like they did that over again.
Yeah, that's probably
So-
what I might be combining two things. All work, no play, make Jack dull boy.
And the creative choice to have the music building here, and then the second he like stops or like rips the page, the music stops.
Yeah.
Listen.
Isn't this outfit what her pop is with the red boots?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, also,
Right.
there was a chair behind Jack. There was a chair behind Jack, right on that white wall, and now it's gone.
Well, I keep getting pissed. I keep missing these. I'm like watching the movie and I'm like, I don't remember the chair. Oh wait, there it is.
And now it's back.
And now it's back.
And now it's back. Isn't that weird?
First rule watching this movie is don't watch the movie. Watch everything around the movie.
Yeah, don't watch the actors. Go look at the surroundings.
Yeah, look at everything else.
Oh my god, that's insane. What does this all mean? This place is so trippy. What?
Chairs
blown
are
away
disappearing.
right
Hallways are
so blown-
changing.
Dopey disappeared. Like, what?
Can you imagine you're just in a hotel and you're just walking around and chairs are disappearing and shit. Oh
Not
my
moving,
God. Yeah,
disappearing.
they're just vaporizing.
They're just gone.
Oh my God. God, he is so menacing and messed up.
Yeah. It's crazy to me that this. What are those awards for like worst movies or something? I
Oh,
just
the
forgot name.
Razzies. The
Yeah, that.
Razzies.
It's crazy that this movie got so like many of those. And his performance too, I think, right?
I don't know about his performance. I know Stanley Kubrick got nominated for worst director.
Yeah.
Which is like, what?
Right? Like, what were they thinking?
How is this worst director? Like,
I'm like eyeing the background.
yeah, right. Thursday. So wait, we went from Tuesday to Thursday. What happened on Wednesday?
I guess we'll never know.
Nothing.
They just completely they teleported. It just
It was a
the
boring
chair
day.
went. The chair disappeared when it went to Wednesday. They didn't.
Oh, come on. Why you got to do that? Why you got to do that? Snap out of it, Jack.
Look at the way he's just staring. It's
Blink or
terrifying.
something. Blink. Oh, both of you have snacks. I want a snack.
I'm eating a chocolate. My favorite kind of chocolate.
What
Fun
kind?
fact. It's the Ferrero Rocher.
Yes, I
Is
love
that how you pronounce it?
Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah.
And now we're on Saturday. What happened on Friday?
Only the chair could tell us that. It made it. They didn't.
All right. Ryan's burnt toast might stay in the room for a few hours while events be able to be sensed much longer for the time for those that shine. You get it? I don't get it.
My tiny, teeny pea brain.
I'm trying.
having a
I'm
hard time
free writing
computing.
3
Yeah,
times,
Jennifer.
4 times.
Jennifer, what does it mean?
Burnt toast may stay in the room for a few hours while event be able to be sensed to much longer.
I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm not laughing at you. I'm
I'm laughing at like I can't understand it. It's taken me like so many times to read it and I can't get it.
Oh, like
I
trying
should
to
have gotten some burnt toast to eat right now. Would have fit the mood.
trying to compute that is like the one meme that's like it's called an oven because you of in the hot food, of out eat the food.
Right. Sure. I love Laren's follow-up comment. I love bread.
I love bread.
I love bread.
I love bread.
Everybody's talking about bread. Look at
I love
in the
bread,
chat.
literally. Bread. Okay, but like a good baguette bread.
Mhm.
yeah.
Ooh, Cheesecake Factory bread.
I figured Ed would get the Cape Canaveral reference to the Kubrick moon landing conspiracy. No, it went over my head. Sorry. I don't know what that means.
You don't know about the moon landing conspiracy?
Well, I know that the conspiracy is Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing footage.
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick went to the moon.
Am I the only one that finds every time they say over kind of like really annoying?
Yeah.
Over and
So
out.
maybe we just have to keep saying over to communicate through the stream. Like over.
Like, all right. So let's do it for the rest of the stream, okay? Over.
Yeah. Okay, over.
Over.
You didn't
Over.
say anything.
I laughed.
But you laughed.
Over.
You have to make sure they know to hear you. Over. Okay,
Oh
the
my
twins
God.
is-
Oh my God, the twins.
it's about to happen.
Over.
Every time you post a comment, you have to say over afterwards. Over.
Why are you just standing there?
Oh, they do have a line. They do.
Yeah, come play with us, Danny.
Oh, 2 lines.
And then they say forever and ever, right?
Yeah, they just keep repeating it. Ah!
Ah, ah. How much money do you think they made just doing that?
They probably got paid $50 each.
That sounded very confident. And I love that he doesn't like scream and run away. He literally just covers his eyes like you would like just
Yeah.
crawl under a blanket.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, a natural child would.
That's so true, yeah. And he looks so scared. I just want to hug him. Like, I'm so sorry, little boy.
Oh, guy.
Tony, please help me, bro.
Mm.
Aw.
Look at him. He's like a little Norman Bates talking to himself.
He's a little fingy.
I'm curious, have any of you guys, when you were younger, did you guys have imaginary friends?
I did.
Really?
Not a Monday. Wait,
Monday.
we skipped Sunday. Why do we keep skipping days?
We've
And
skipped
heaven.
Wednesday, right? And we
We
also
skipped Wednesday, Friday, and now Sunday. So it's every other day.
Yeah,
I didn't have imaginary friends. I had like stuffed animals that I considered friends.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I
I
had a
still
lot
have
of
some
those
stuffed
guys.
animals. Here's my
Oh, little
Dandelion.
guy.
Oh, and I
Yes.
think someone made mention of like how this TV doesn't make sense because there's no cables coming out of it.
Oh yes, yes. I've actually like said that before when I watch it. I'm like, where is this being
Yeah.
connected
Where's the
to?
electricity coming from for this TV?
There's so much craziness in the house. That's the electricity. It's just getting its power that way.
Bluetooth AirPlay to the TV. Like how is it working? Are they like
Well, that's the beauty of it. It doesn't make sense. It adds to the creep factor.
Yeah.
cheese?
She's just trying to escape.
No, he's not. He just kind of flung himself.
Yeah, Jennifer, in case you didn't know, her bearded dragon is named Cheese.
Short for grilled cheese.
Oh my god, I love grilled cheese. It's a lovely name.
It's like 2/3 of my favorite food. Bread, cheese, bread.
the
I also love cheese.
music. Cheese is great.
I love cheese.
Now, many have speculated that this scene kind of hints at Jack Torrance being sexually abusive towards Danny.
Yeah.
Like he abuses him
What?
sexually.
Well, isn't it? I think I remember something in the book about like there being trauma behind like the death of that other kid.
That pan is terrifying to me. That like quick pan. And
Look at him. He's just
like
staring. What the hell was his problem?
terrifying. Like nothing's happening, but it's so scary to me. Like I get goosebumps.
That's why it's so good because nothing is actually happening right now.
Yeah.
And it's just creepy.
If you really think, yeah, exactly. If you really think of like, I guess the scary stuff that's really happened. I guess the twins is like the big one, but they've just been like walking around here and there, and then like creepy music in the back.
Yep. Sorry, legs are there. I've never eaten peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What?
What?
I love a good Uncrustable. Uncrustables they hit.
They do.
Oh wow, not a fan, huh? I like one every now and then.
Yeah, I do.
PB&J.
PB&J with like some chips. Yeah.
Yeah.
You Americans like to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I like to have chocolate sauce on mine.
That hits.
Yeah. No, there's an Uncrustable flavor that has like the Nutella on the inside.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You wouldn't hurt Mom and I, would you? Can you imagine asking your father that? You wouldn't hurt us, right?
That's like,
Did your mother tell you that? Oh, it's so good. Did your mother tell you that?
look at how like stone faced and like
Mhm.
tense Danny is.
What a shame that Jack Nicholson doesn't act anymore.
Yeah.
I really miss him in movies.
How old is he? Like 80 something?
Yeah, he's in his 80s. He'll be going soon. How sad is it that Hagrid died?
Really, really sad.
God.
It makes it really sad too. Did you guys see that special that they did? There's like a
Yeah.
specific part where the actor says like talking about the importance of these movies, and he's like, "Oh, in 50 years, like these characters will still be here. Like I won't, but the characters will still be here, like
He's
living on."
crying as he
Now it
says
makes it
it.
like it makes it like so much sadder now knowing he's like actually gone.
And it's sad too because he knew that because he had an illness.
I was gonna say what killed him.
He had an illness for a few years. So during
Yeah.
that interview, I have a sneaking suspicion he knew he didn't have a whole lot of time left.
Yeah.
That's why he was crying.
That's sad.
Yep. Those Ferrero Rocher are addictive.
Ferrero Rocher.
I'm gonna
I
have
don't know
my
if
last
it's-
one right now.
Okay. Late.
Hey, Luke, what's going on, Luke?
Hey Luke,
Howdy.
what are you up to right now? You should watch The Shining with us. Stick around.
Yeah, watch The Shining with us. Do you have a timestamp, Jennifer? Are you able to pull up a timestamp?
Hold up. I'm at 56:41, 42, 43.
There you go.
So,
56 and about 50 seconds if you want to watch along
right
with
now.
us.
Yeah, right now 50.
His smile. I think the best part, like, is Jack Nicholson's facial expressions.
Yeah, where he's just like his eyebrows get raised.
Like
and
in any role he plays, he's a very like animated sort of
Mhm.
person.
that's why he was so good as the Joker. That's why he was so
Yeah.
good as the Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's
I know what you're talking about, Ryan.
here's something to watch, right?
Mhm.
Watch the pattern where the ball rolls to Danny, right?
Uh-huh.
See how it's like an open path?
Yes.
Now watch. Watch when he gets up. Now it's closed.
Whoa. My mind is just blown right now.
Like there was an open path for the ball,
Yeah.
and now it's gone. Oh, and they say he faked the moon landing because look, he's wearing an Apollo 11.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, but just imagine like cuz like I'm wondering how much like they had to just replace that little bit of the carpet. Like how I wonder how they just did that, or did they replace the entire thing? Like, can you imagine? Just for that shot that like not many people noticed, like that one little detail.
Yep.
Well, it could have been like that little bit of the carpet because they had to keep the pattern going throughout.
That's what I'm saying. No, and like I feel like you could tell there was like a cutout
Right.
thing, So like
Photoshop didn't exist.
Oh, Danny, don't go in. Don't go in, Danny. No, he went in.
Well,
he ran into the old naked lady in the shower. God, that's terrifying. Jennifer, I don't know if you know this. I have a fear of old people.
terrified.
So
old people in horror movies, like when they pair those two together, like dude, in the new movie, I just forget the name, X. Like the old people in that movie.
Ugh.
And that other, I remember actually what was the movie? There's a movie with old people that's pretty scary. Or like I consider the old people in that movie scary. What did you say? That one. Yeah.
Yeah. With M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking. I thought there was like an animal in your background, but it was your water bottle. I saw like you playing with the lid, and I was like, "What is?"
Oh
that?
yeah. If I had my dog in here, the stream would just be him barking the whole time.
Dog? What kind of dog?
He's a little like rat terrier. He's cute. Actually, I don't know if he's actually a rat terrier though. He sort of doesn't look like one, but that's what they say he is.
Little
So I'll go
guy.
with it.
This is a fun stream. Over.
Took me a second to remember that we were doing that a while ago. Over.
Just saw Halloween Ends and really enjoyed it. Over. Who needs imaginary friends when you have multiple personalities? Am I right? Over.
Over.
I'm from the UK, by the way. Oh,
Over.
you never said over.
Yeah, you never.
Oh, forget.
I can't hear you, Adrian. You never
That's
said
all
it.
right. I figured, Adrian. I love Jack Nicholson in Anger Management. So funny. Yeah, with Adam Sandler.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
He's great. Did I show you that, Sandler? Anger Management? Oh, that's a funny one.
I remember we were going to watch it, and then I think I was like, I don't remember.
Yeah. You can only take so much,
I
Sandler.
can only take so much.
Nicholson is such a great actor. Oh, he truly is. Truly is. I think he's the most nominated actor for the Oscars.
Really?
Yep, he has the most Academy Award nominations.
Here he comes. Here's this little fella strolling on in.
Over.
Over.
Those eyebrows. I'm all good. Thanks, though. I'll watch it again within the next few days. I'm doing a watch along for Hellraiser on Tuesday.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
I love Hellraiser.
Eddie has a fetish for old people. Don't let him lie to you. Over. Oh.
He's just trying to mask it.
Oh, Gavin. Can I call you Grant?
Gavin.
Over.
Over.
Oh, this sucks because she turns
I
to Jack.
love that there's like such little cutting in this movie. Like any other like movie would just like cut this scene into like a couple different angles. But it just like keeps it going.
Yep. No, you cannot. Over. Wait, no, I cannot what?
Mask.
Oh, can I call you Grant?
Oh.
Gotcha.
Look at his expression, bro. He's
like, I didn't do a damn thing. Did you see me here screaming?
Yeah, I was literally asleep. I told you I had a dream. He literally came from the opposite side of the room. He's like, what?
He's like, dude, I've
real?
been here the entire time.
I've literally been. Look how Danny's just standing.
She's like gaslighting. She's like gaslighting the hell out of him right now.
He's like,
He's
what?
like, wait, did I?
I literally just told you that I had a bad dream, and he came from literally the opposite.
He's like, ma'am, like you were here.
This is me after I thought I was getting a raise. This is me after I thought I was getting a raise at my job.
Damn it.
Damn it, I want my raise. Oh, this music is so creepy.
I feel like how many dogs freak out when they hear this movie?
Oh, the high pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single light is lit. I haven't seen the Treehouse of Horror parody, but I've seen the Bob's Burgers parody of The Shining.
Oh, I've never seen that either.
There was one scene where it was Bob. I think he was like losing his mind or something, and he appeared in the bathroom next to like Luis's like big glow in the dark green animal thing, alien thing, and they were talking or something along those lines.
I absolutely adore when he says hi to Lloyd and he laughs.
Yeah.
right here.
Like the switch up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh. And this guy died recently. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yep. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Forgot to plug in his computer, and now it's about to die.
Actually, let me. Okay, cool. Because mine, when we were about to start the stream, was dead, and I plugged it in, but just making sure it's still charging. I was like, damn it.
Okay, we're back. The stream will not die. Whew. I just saw a low battery pop up. I was
You say
No.
over, and it literally ends because the computer dies.
The terror that was
Oh.
in your voice.
Oh my god. Whew, scared me. No, you can't. I'm gonna run this over joke into the ground. Over.
As you should. Over.
Luke says, I saw the trailer for Wakanda Forever at Halloween Ends, and I'm excited for it now. At first, I wasn't. I'm not a huge fan of the first film, but seeing that new trailer, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, we saw that one too. Don't really have any.
Yeah, we're not big
feelings.
into the Marvel stuff.
Oh, I'm excited for that one. I like
excited?
the first. Yeah, I like the first Black Panther, and I'm really curious how they'll do it. Since Chadwick Boseman passed away, and
Yeah.
how they'll play into that.
You love it where they parody the Goonies.
Never seen.
I've never seen Bob's Burgers at all.
You never seen Bob's Burgers?
No.
Okay, that's like one of the. There's probably like a tiny handful of adult animation shows that I enjoy thoroughly, and Bob's Burgers is one of them.
Okay, cool.
Who was the best Joker, Jack Nicholson or Heath Ledger? I'm Team Nicholson all the way.
I've never seen Nicholson as the Joker, so.
All right, we're turning this off. We're watching Tim Burton's Batman.
I think I talked about this on the last stream with you guys. I feel like I brought it up that I had never seen the Tim Burton Batman movies. Yeah.
Basically, all you have to do for Jack Nicholson's Joker is take what he's doing right now and put white makeup on him. That's all he does in that movie. He's Jack Torrance with white makeup on.
Also, did you just see hear what Jack Nicholson Jack called Wendy?
He called him. Oh wait, hold on. What he called?
He was like, I had a problem with the old sperm bank upstairs.
The sperm bank.
God.
Yikes. Well,
Damn.
this movie is very. This movie drops the N-word a couple times.
When?
Yeah, it does
When
it in
when he goes to the
bathroom
bathroom.
scene. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has like that ghost guy giving him like a
Yeah, in the
pat
red
down.
bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah. It always makes me cringe a little bit.
Yeah.
You thought I left something burning on the stove. No, the low battery popped up. I forgot to
You were
plug
burning
the-
your toast.
Yeah, I was burning the
Yeah,
toast.
right?
God, this guy does look like a skeleton in a way. He looks like his eyes are very
Yeah.
sunken in and everything.
Well, that under lighting, you never really see that light coming from this direction. And
Okay.
it highlights, like, it gives off really, like, unflattering shadows. Which is why
I
it's
love how
like
he was like, I did hurt him once, okay? Like, yeah, I did that.
Hey, Cinema Ranks, what's up?
Whoa.
Oh my God, I was just about to start this film for the first time. What a coincidence.
Oh my god, I'm so happy you're watching this for the first time. Enjoy it, dude. Enjoy it.
The first time.
Yep.
Wow. And I was just saying, like, I wish, like, there are some movies that I want to, like, wipe my memory clean of just so I can, like, have the feeling of watching it for the first time again.
Yeah.
Jennifer, well, we'll let you take this one first.
Favorite Tim Burton movie? Go. Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
Scissorhands classic. Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride.
Good pick.
And I Ed Wood is my all-time favorite.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
Johnny Depp.
I also really like Big Fish. That one's really cool too.
I want to see that one.
Yeah, with Ewan McGregor. That one's, I really like it. I've seen that movie. I've watched it since I was really, really little. And, it's like I never understood that movie till I got a bit older because I feel like it has so many, like, deep themes like in it. It's cool. I
Mhm.
love that movie too.
It's one of the only Tim Burtons I haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also a close second to Beetlejuice.
Beetle.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
I just have more of like a childhood like connection with Corpse Bride.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, Jennifer, because I know you love, like, obviously you love movies. Ed Wood is one of those movies. It's all about,
Yeah.
you know, the making of
Movies.
movies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always like heard the name. I actually didn't know what it was about. Yeah, I need to watch that one. I've been because on my channel for a while, I was doing like director binges where I would just like watch all of their movies and talk about them. And I really want to do Burton because there's so many of his movies that I just haven't seen.
Yep. He's got some good stuff. What is this guy's artwork on his wall?
No, he just
a naked black chick just chilling.
he's not even looking at the TV. He just looks at the painting the whole time. Or like not the painting, the photograph, whatever.
And now we're about to see another one right above him after this slow pull out here. Laren, watch the chat. My phone's about to die. I'm not home. I'll rejoin when I get home if you're still streaming. Will do, Tony. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Look at this. Look at this artwork.
Oh, man.
Can we get that for our room?
Yeah. Let's see. What are the dimensions of
That is definitely not a movie palette. Shout out to Movie Palette.
This video is sponsored by Movie Palette. It's
okay. I always thought when I was little and littler and watching this movie, I thought this dude was having a heart attack.
What is happening?
He's shining.
Yeah, he's shining. He's like, oh shit.
He's shining right now.
Oh, like to Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought he was just having a heart attack.
Yeah, which is why after he proceeds to like call them and try to figure out like, you know, what's going on over there.
Yeah, he's like having a seizure.
God, he's like having a seizure. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna see the old lady, aren't we?
Oh my God, your biggest fear.
Ugh. And it's a shame too, because she starts out looking like, you know, young and everything and okay.
Ew,
and
that scene, I always get like the ick just watching it because I'm like, it's supposed to be so gross to touch and like ew. Like I just get I feel like you know those movies where you like can feel what they're feeling in a way? And, like I can feel it here and I hate it.
God, like the set designs.
Did you guys go to the Shining house in Horror Nights?
I went through it, yeah.
How was that?
It was good. They had something like this. Obviously, they didn't show nudity or anything, but they had this scene where like an actor peered through the through the thing.
I was not there.
It was great. And they had the maze at the end. You walk through the maze.
Oh, cool.
Naked.
Yeah, right. Naked. What's going? Hey, put some clothes on.
Put some clothes on. Over.
Look at Jack. He's all happy and everything.
Is this like getting him off or something?
Oh, that's right. We're even gonna see full frontal.
No.
Yeah.
They did full frontal in this movie. Good Lord. Look at his stare.
Oh my
God. We're all quiet. We're all just like,
no commentary here.
So Playgirl, huh?
Yeah. No thought. Head empty. Not a single thought.
Taking her sweet time, just walking.
How do they air this on TV? Do they just cut this whole scene out?
No, actually, I've seen this on TV for like the scene with like the artworks and stuff. Like it's a little bit blurry.
Yeah.
Like that.
So do they blur her out too?
It's just like blurry. Like they blur it out a little bit.
Gotcha.
I've even seen black bars.
Black bars.
That's why I could never watch like any movie on TV.
Hey, you come here often?
Yeah, right.
You shower here often? Yeah. Yes, Gavin. We did just become best friends. You thought you were the only person who liked Ed Wood. Nope. Ed Wood's one of my all-time favorite movies.
I really enjoyed Ed Wood.
Yes, Lugosi.
Legos. I also just love like Ed Wood like as a like real person. Like the story fascinates me.
Yeah.
It's about to get nasty.
It's about to get real creepy. It's about to get real creepy here.
Ew.
God, this is like one of my worst fears.
How would you encounter such a scenario?
I don't
You're kissing
know.
someone and they turn old.
Yeah, well, like I'm like you turn old in a matter of a second. Look at the stuff on her cheeks. Look, what is on her cheeks right now?
Rot.
Why are her cheeks rotting? Oh my God. No, get away from me.
Oh.
I don't like this.
Put it away.
I like this. Why is she so scabby?
She's so scabby. Oh, I think you would have just passed away.
I would have ran. I would not be walking slowly backwards.
Ew, girl, stay right there.
Yeah, don't get up.
Ugh.
All right, just another night at the
That's
hotel.
intense. You can forgive me now for not liking The Breakfast Club. Adrian says Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice.
Hey,
Nightmare Before
hey.
Christmas is actually not a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, don't do Henry Selick dirty.
Not a Tim Burton movie, although it says Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, but it was.
You produced it, right?
Yeah, he produced it. You even liked his version of Planet of the Apes. I enjoy Planet of the Apes from Tim Burton.
I didn't know he had a Planet of the Apes.
Yeah,
To be fair, I've never seen any of those movies either.
It has Mark Wahlberg in it. Nightmare Before Christmas was not Burton. Why does everyone think that?
Yeah, I think it's the Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas thing, because when I first saw Nightmare Before Christmas like a long time ago, I also thought it was Burton until I'm like, oh wait, it's literally not him. Which kind of sucks because he gives people think it's his. The other guy doesn't get the credit.
Fun fact: Henry Selick is actually coming to the film festival hosted by my school.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Make sure you take something to get autographed or something.
We would have to go.
Yeah, that'd be cool. He's shining. Yeah, he was shining. You tell them, Laren. I thought it was Burton too, though. To be honest. Full frontal over. So is Jack Torrance an abuser of Danny in the movie, or only hinted at? It's only really hinted at. It's never.
Yeah,
full.
we don't have confirmation of it.
Yeah, but
you can definitely read it as he's abusing him or not.
Yeah. We ain't got no business going into room 237. After what we just saw, yeah, no.
No.
Me being as nosy as I am, like if I were to be looking over that hotel, I would go in every single room and look.
Right.
Like I'm like a raccoon. I just like search like.
There's another really good Stephen King adaptation about a scary hotel. It's called 1408.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Never seen that one? It has Samuel L. Jackson and John Cusack in it.
Oh,
And that's a pretty solid Stephen King movie.
cool.
It's all about a haunted hotel. I think it's called the Dolphin Hotel.
Oh,
I want to check it out. It's cool.
Well, check out Ed Wood before that.
yes.
Okay.
Ed Wood is so much better than 1408.
So check out Batman, then check out Ed Wood.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll make a list. Hey, really
really just Batman and Ed Wood. 1408 is, you can maybe check it out. It's not like urgent. I would say Ed Wood though, 100%.
Cool.
And it actually is kind of like a horror movie because it's all about Bela Lugosi and all that stuff. So it kind of fits into October. This is how I sleep. I don't know what's so weird about this. I just sleep like that.
Dude, the first time I watched this movie, I was like 12, and
What? Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Wait, hold on. Jennifer, you watched this movie at 12?
Yeah, no, I didn't get half the things that were going on in here. I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
what?
In
No,
what
I've been
circumstance? In what circumstance would you have watched?
No, okay, here's the thing. I have been watching horror movies for the longest time, like probably way too young, I would say, but it was mostly my fault because my mom is a really big horror movie fan, so around the house when I was growing up, like horror movies were always being played, but she would always tell me not to watch them because I mean, obviously a lot of these movies are not for 12-year-olds and younger.
Yeah.
And she would
Yeah,
always
no.
tell me like not to watch them, and then like slowly as I started growing up, like I would do things as like I remember in our old house she had so when she would watch movies like in her room, for example, I'd sometimes go to her room at night and she told me not to look at the TV, to like be doing something else, be like in the desk or something else. And she had like this big mirror, so I would like watch the movie through the mirror that would like look at the TV and stuff. And then I remember eventually like she like started letting me watch a couple horror movies. Like I watched one of the first ones was like Poltergeist, like, you know, like not super scary. I never found that movie super scary, but then this one, I remember that she told me once, and like another family member, oh my god, like growing up, like The Shining, super scary. And I always love when like, you know, family members tell me of movies that they would consider really scary when like it came out and stuff. And then my mom and her cousin and I, she was like, okay, let's watch The Shining, and they were telling me, let's see if you can handle it. And like I was fine, honestly. I never found it like super terrifying. I was more of just like, what the hell am I watching type of thing. But my mom would skip a lot of the scenes. Like I never saw that like the bathroom scene until I was a little bit older. What other scene she skipped? There was like a couple of more scenes that I remember her skipping. Like the movie to me when I was younger felt much shorter because she just didn't show me the entire thing. But basically, my point in this, when I first saw this, like I was so shocked when the words murder popped up. Like that was the most shocking thing for me. When I went from Red Room and then it went to murder, I was like, oh my god, this is
No way.
insanity. I was like, holy shit. Like everything else is going insane, but I'm like, murder. But yeah, no, I like liked this movie when I first saw it, but then when I actually rewatched it, I think I was like maybe 15 or something or 16, and I was like, damn, like this is a good movie. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy like when you watch something when you're like a kid, like all the things, I mean, obviously you miss because you don't. And even today, like, you know, the more I watch it, the more I like pick up on stuff. It's just cool stuff. So yeah, I've been watching horror for way too long, I would say.
That's all cool though. Like that's a lot of people would get like scarred from it, you know, like they'd be like, I can't watch horror. So like it had the opposite effect on you, which is
Yeah.
cool.
The first movie to ever like, you know, I remember the first movie to really terrify me was The Ring. I saw that like I was really young when I saw that one though. I remember like my parents, that was one of them where they were like, don't watch it, and I just watched it anyway, and they were like, whatever. Like, you know, like not saying that they were like bad parents or anything, but they were like watching it, and I like that movie terrified me. I could not sleep for weeks. And then my mom was like, you know, yeah, I told you so, and I was like, I'm sorry. That movie, I mean, to this day I think it's pretty scary. I love that movie. It's like one of those movies that always like brings me back to my childhood, even though it's like not a children's movie.
This scene scares the crap out of me because it also has one of the scariest things to me, which is like old creepy music.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh my
old
god.
timey music.
Stop. That music terrifies me too.
Which
Like
is
every
funny.
time they put that in a horror movie, like creepy.
Which is funny because like that sort of like what's it called? Like stereophone? Like, you know, the real like the record player that has the really big
Mhm.
yeah, something I can't think of it, but music
Yeah, I
that you
know
would
what it's
assume
about.
being played on that. I use that like when I'm doing my homework or when
Mhm.
I'm like drawing to keep me like
Yeah.
focused. Is that bad?
I just think because like I like old timey music sometimes to listen to, but it's just like paired with this scene. Like I don't know. I just think when you add it to a horror movie and like the atmosphere that it's been building, it just like gives me the creeps. Like,
Well, it's the reason it's scary to me is because we know everything happening behind him. Those are all like they're all dead. They're all ghosts.
yeah,
It's not real. Like they're just
yeah.
like inhabiting the space.
Mhm.
It's like a time bygone.
Yeah.
And they're all like stuck there. They're all stuck in the Overlook Hotel, and
Yeah.
scary.
I know.
Was Tower of Terror a ripoff of The Shining?
Tower of Terror. God, have you ever seen that movie, Tower of Terror, the one that's based on the Disney?
I've never seen it. No.
Ugh.
Is it good?
Oh,
No.
it's a dud. It's a dud.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Love Tower of Terror though.
Oh yeah. Oh, here it is. This is the guy that says the
Yeah.
N-word.
I always find that scene in the bathroom terrifying too.
Yeah, well, this dude's just creepy looking.
Mm-hmm.
Got the bald and everything. He's receding. His hairline's gone. Yeah,
He's
1408.
so blunt about everything he says too.
1408's very good. Bela Lugosi dead. Let your infants watch horror. They'll turn out like me. Wait, okay, maybe don't let them watch horror that early.
Well, it's funny because like I was watching horror super young. I remember the first thing I ever saw was probably when I was like 4 or 5, not an infant, but even so, was
Mhm.
first horror type thing I watched was Michael Jackson's Thriller
Ooh,
music video.
very good.
And I have very young siblings, and who obviously have access to the internet because that's the day and age we live in. And my brother is like fascinated by the horror like icons like Freddy, Michael, Jason, Pennywise. Like obviously he's probably only seen like bits and pieces of those movies, but he can recognize their faces. And he would love your shirt, Jennifer, because it has Michael on it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it's like you just turned 6. And when you were like 3 years old, you were going
Yeah.
like, that's Michael McMyers.
No, what happens with me is like, because I didn't only watch horror movies growing up. Like I mean, honestly, like I'd say I watched a lot of horror movies, but like, you know, I still watched a lot of like the family, like the Disney princesses, just like regular movies and stuff. But like now, because I do have a younger sister, she's like only 4 years younger than me. But I remember when she was like the age when I started watching horror movies, like I was like, damn, like I would never like imagine her watching this, like, or I would never like let her type of thing. Like, oh my god, you're so young, but it's like I would do the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah,
even my other sister, I have 2 sisters, but the younger of the 2 is 2.
yeah,
And she even knows, like, if I were to show her your shirt, she would say Michael
yeah.
Myers. Like, why do you know that? You are like still fresh into this world. How do you know Michael Myers? Did he say the word yet?
No, I don't think so, right?
Not yet.
I can't wait to watch that documentary. TBH.
You blew your brains out. Look at the face on her. He's
Yeah,
like,
right?
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did. You blew your brains out, didn't
And the
you?
other guy's like, excuse me?
Yeah, this is the scene that they parodied in Bob's Burgers.
Wow. With your 7-year-old sister, you watched Halloween Kills.
Wow. Did you skip all those comments?
No, I went through them. You are the caretaker. You've always been the caretaker.
What is that?
I love the way the actors are like positioned. It's almost like they're like not even like looking directly.
Yeah, like
Their bodies are like opposite.
yeah, it's very like contorted looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like not natural. I would not stand in front of you and talk to you like that.
No.
Ugh.
Tony? Oh wait,
Wait, is he talking? Was he talking about the? I don't know
He's
the
talking
guy's
about
name.
Scatman Crothers. That's what he's talking about.
So wait, when they say that he's there it is.
Damn, they just had to say it 3 times in
Yeah,
a row.
like right, we
damn.
get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
What's his actual name in the movie? I'm gonna look it up. Like, does he have a name?
I think his last name was Halloran, but I don't know his first name. That stood out to me because it reminded me of Saw.
Oh, his name is Dick.
Dick Halloran.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That sounds familiar. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, is when they say you've always been the caretaker, does it mean that like he like been reincarnated, or he's like possessed, or it was like destiny? What?
I have like really no idea. I think there's like, I mean, there's a bunch of theories for it because it's like, I don't know, because the movie kind of makes it seem like he's always been there, you know, especially with the thing at the end. But then,
That's what I'm saying is like reincarnation.
yeah, I don't know. Or then, yeah, I don't. A lot of weird stuff.
What's he doing with his mouth?
He's got chapped lips or something.
Been there, done that.
I like to think of it as he's always been the caretaker. He's stuck in purgatory. He'll never ever leave the Overlook. This is his hell.
Oh, you think they're all dead?
Well, he might be alive, but when he dies, he's gonna just come back and be the caretaker. Like this is his version of hell. That's what it means to me.
Yeah, that's good.
This is a purgatory for Jack.
Dear.
He'll always come to the Overlook.
Like no matter what life he
No matter
lives.
what life he lives, he'll come to the Overlook. But the great thing is there's no right answer.
Well, has Stanley
Whoops,
Kubrick
never
said
know.
anything? Or
Stanley
Stephen-
Kubrick
oh,
never said anything.
I mean Stephen King.
I don't know what Stephen King said, but it wouldn't apply to this movie, right?
I don't know.
Since it's so vastly different.
Yeah, but it hits a lot of the same beats.
Yeah, but I guess like even if Stephen King would say something, like, we never know if that was like Stanley Kubrick's intention with it, because like even though it hits the same beats, like they're still like they're pretty different, like you said.
Mm-hmm. God, how many cigarettes did she smoke in this movie?
The way as soon as like anything fishy was happening here, I'd just leave. I'd find a way. I'd just like, girl, I'd be out of there.
Also about the cigarettes, I just feel like everything in the 80s smelled horrid.
Oh my god,
Because
for
it's
real.
like everybody's just smoking inside, like even your McDonald's,
God.
people are smoking.
Yeah, you're like
inside.
at the hospital and they're smoking and stuff.
Literally,
Like
doctors taking a puff. My God. Ugh.
Red rum! Red rum! Red rum.
that's terrifying.
Jennifer, ask me what I'm drinking.
Red rum. What are you drinking?
Red rum! Red rum! Actually, no, it's green tea.
Arizona
Oh,
green.
nice.
Arizona
Nice.
green tea.
Drinking my water.
Water?
Water.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Water now.
Okay. You've seen Dr. Sleep, right, Jennifer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you like it?
The first time I watched it, I didn't like it actually, but the second time I watched, I've only seen it like the 2 times. I enjoyed it, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. What do you think about it?
I have to see it again. I've seen it the one time in theaters. I think it's a little bit long.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a little bloated, but
Yeah.
Other than that, I like it. What's the timestamp, anyone? Can you tell us the timestamp, Jennifer?
I'm at 133.
133. There you go, Mizzy.
Look at Danny's face.
Adrian.
Hong Kong.
I don't understand it, Adrian. I don't understand it.
This is another language. There's a joke and I'm not in on it.
No problem, Mizzy. Are you streaming this, Jennifer, or do you have this on Blu-ray?
I do have it on Blu-ray, but I'm streaming it because the way my TV is set up, it would be super uncomfortable to have like the camera right in front of me. and
Got it.
stuff. So
Got it.
I just decided to stream it on HBO Max. So I was like, oh, thank God it's here.
Right. Doctor Sleep was a bit of a snooze fest, but I have to give it a rewatch.
I agree.
Yeah, that's how I thought about it the first time. Like, I was just like, Then the second time I dug it a little bit more.
I feel like a lot of people played on the fact it's called Doctor Sleep, and they're like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hunk shoe, hunk
How
shoe.
old am I? Adrian, you didn't even buy me a drink yet.
Yeah, it's a personal question.
Buy me a drink first, Adrian, and then I'll tell you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm turning 30 on November 2nd.
Yeah,
So
Happy early birthday.
thank you.
big boy.
Freaking 30. I can't believe it.
Oh, he just said his name. He's like, this is Dick Holler in
This
here.
is Dick.
Oh, thanks.
What is Dick short for? I know that sounds like a funny joke. What is Dick short for?
Richard?
Richard? Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Like, if you know, like, Richard Nixon, Dick Nixon.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Mm.
Yeah, Dr. Sleep has a director's cut. It's like 3 hours. Good
I've
God.
heard the director's cut is better, though.
Oh, God.
I've heard that, which is kind of crazy.
8 a.m. No day, only time.
We will never know what day it is.
Yeah, Richard. You're old as fuck. You're old as fuck.
Aww.
Actually, 30 is not that old.
No.
Really, realistically. And I don't even feel old. Like, I don't feel like a perfect example is I have to get into my car from the passenger side because my window is screwy right now. So I have to crawl over the middle thing. And I crawl over it very easily. Like, I don't like ache in pain as I'm crawling over the middle thing in the.
Isn't it cool to see like the interior of planes back then?
It is cool. Hey, look who it is. It's Conrad. It's Conrad.
Oh my God.
You weren't hallucinating.
It's Conrad. Hey,
Holy
full of shit.
crap.
Look, he's calling us full of shit.
It's the man, the legend, Conrad.
And he's calling out Tony.
Tony.
He's calling out Tony. Oh my God, Conrad.
Conrad like woke up and was like, I'm gonna choose hate today, and I'm gonna choose it again right now at this stream.
And you know it's the same person because they always go Dave Durant cinema.
Yeah, like the same
Yeah.
punctuation.
That's crazy. Look at how that dude, since I'm like from Florida, like I've never seen this much snow. Like, look at that's crazy. You're just like landing in the
Yeah.
in all
The fact
this
that people like you and Edward who have like not seen snow or like in large amounts is like baffling to me.
Yeah, I only saw it wasn't even like I mean it was snow, but when I went to New York in March for the first time and it like started snowing a little bit, but there wasn't like the big massive amount of snow that like, you know, I see in pictures and movies, but I was like fascinated. I'm like, holy crap, this is like water, cold water.
Yeah.
Like just coming out, but like in little like snowflakes. It was cool.
Yeah. That's like baffling because that's what I grew up in was the snow.
That's so cool. Oh my God, Miami? That's where I am right now. So.
Right? Do you recognize anything? No?
No.
Your airports don't have payphones anymore?
If they do, I don't remember looking at them. They probably should, though, I think.
Yeah, 30 isn't old. Absolutely, Mizzy. Adrian, I'm 52. Wow. Yep, I was born in 92. Oh, well, give it a few more years, Ed. You'll start to feel the aches. I'm scared. Oh, you're just kidding? You're 25 getting there, too?
I was going to say, you're only as old as you feel.
Yeah.
And
Let's not bring Tony into this now. He's gone, by the way.
yeah,
Conrad,
leave Tony alone.
Block Conrad, Laren.
Bozo.
Conrad is a bozo. Now, we all know the famous thing about what he's about to pass. Yes?
No.
So the vehicle in the novel that Jack Torrance and his family arrive in is like a red Volkswagen or something
I guess so.
in the novel.
I don't remember specifically.
And there's a car accident up ahead. And the car that's flipped over is a red Volkswagen. So basically that's, people think that's Stanley Kubrick saying, screw you, Stephen King. Right there, see it?
Yeah.
Like crashed into.
Yeah.
And that's what they arrive in the novel.
I don't remember specifics of cars, but I'll take your word.
Well, you know authors describe the car.
Yeah.
and
Well,
everything.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't remember.
Hey, Christy, it's all right.
Howdy.
We're happy you're
Hello.
here.
Oh, you seem a new loyal.
I dressed up as One Day for Halloween last year, like this
really?
specific look.
I love this look.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Great turtleneck.
because it was
green
like so
flannel.
easy to do. Because I just like I could wear this stuff regularly. You just had to layer them. It was
It's a
fun.
fit.
Yeah.
It's a fit.
Yeah,
And then I
Cooper
tried to
can
like do
make
the
it
makeup too, like with the tired, crying eyes. It was fun. It was fun.
Did you carry around like a knife or a fake one at least?
Yeah, I was going to like a costume party at some like this like it's called Berry Farms that we have here, so I couldn't take a knife and I didn't have a fake one, but I did take pictures with it at my house.
Aw.
Yeah.
Love that.
Should
I
be
love
up on my Instagram, I think. It was
Huh.
let me see if I have a picture to show y'all.
Was the car a different color in the book, Ed? I don't know what I thought it was red. I thought what we just saw was the exact
I
car
have
they
the
were
book.
driving.
I will simply look.
Wait, let me see if you guys can see it.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me
That's
make
so
let me
cute.
make you full screen.
Yeah. That was me. And I just like photoshopped the background. Obviously wasn't there in real life.
So cool.
But yeah,
So
it was
cute.
fun.
Ooh, meet the Roadrunner.
When I had my longer hair to do that with.
Love your short hair though. Very cute.
Yeah, I love it too. Thank you.
Tony, you'll never
Tony.
believe a Durant hater came in here and they started calling you out as well, Tony.
That you were backstabbing.
Yeah,
Travis.
now apparently you're a
This is a crazy
backstabber.
coincidence that you're like back the moment.
Yeah.
Connor basically like called you out.
Tony, this is rather sus. We love you, Tony. No, we love you, Tony. Welcome back.
I'm reading right now currently, and then There Were None, an Agatha Christie novel, and like that book, and a lot of her novels, like it's obviously like murder and like just
Mystery.
suspects here and over there, and it's just funny. So what if Tony's suspicious? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
We like get to the bottom of it. We have like a whole Scooby-Doo
Unmasked.
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo episode.
And I would have got away
Hey,
with it
Tony.
too. Oh, there, Tony.
What's going on, Tony? Basement
Hello.
Blues.
Howdy.
Welcome, welcome. In case anybody would like to join along watching with us, Jennifer, timestamp?
142.
142. That's where we are. 1 hour 42.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have a hater now as well. You've made it, Tony. You've made it. You know you've made it when you have
That's when you know you've made it.
when you have those haters.
We have a cool hating name based on our acronym.
Yeah.
Make some merch
FOS,
out of it.
full of
Make
shit.
some merch.
Make some merch.
I'll buy. Wearing it full of shit.
Well, I was gonna say you should design it because you design stuff, right? You designed
I do.
for Haunted
I do
Hippie and
design
everything.
stuff.
Ooh, this is so scary. All work and no play makes Jack a dull bot. You see that one?
Yeah, well, there was like one with 3 L's, I think. There was one without a K.
You made it, Tony's Movies and More.
You made it. Oh man, I love that.
Tony,
that's
Basement
right.
Blues, Tony. Do you have any special editions of The Shining, like any steel books or exclusives?
The one that I own is the steelbook.
The 4K steelbook.
No, I don't think it's 4K. No, I don't think so.
Oh wait, hold on. Is it all black with just the door?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know which one you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
I had that one at one point and I got rid of it. I hate myself for it. Look at this.
Man, I love this story.
Look at this. Someone had to do this. Someone had to type all this.
I know, and the way it just like the margins shift and stuff.
Ugh, scary.
Yeah, I love that book.
Somebody make that into a movie. They just say that line over and over again.
All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy, and it's a stream of somebody recreating every page.
Yeah, there is a 4K steelbook from a couple years ago. Yep. I have a few editions. I have the black one with the door and the 4K steelbook. Yeah, Jennifer, if you don't know Basement Blues, he has an entire basement full of physical media.
Oh my
Almost
god, I need to
everything.
check out his channel.
Basement Blues.
Yeah, for
Awesome.
the longest time, I didn't think he's real. Not saying I do now, but
Has 5 copies of The Shining. Laren has the lenticular Blu-ray of The Shining. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yep. That's a cool edition too.
Yeah.
Dull boy over.
Or
You have the 4K slipcover. Well, that's cool, man. That slipcover is, I think it's about like 15 or $20, or maybe it's a little bit more actually. Just the slipcover is worth. You have the Blu-ray of The Shining. It's in the premium collection range. Well, you're over in the UK, so you have like probably a different collection, probably a more cool collection, honestly.
Yeah,
Freaking American releases are kind of boring.
they really are. I even love a lot of the UK book covers too. Like for Harry Potter, I have like the American ones, but then I have like one of the Harry Potter ones. The
Do you
Philosopher's
follow? Do you follow the Potter collector?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually met him at Universal.
Really?
Yeah, I ran into him a couple years ago, and I was like, "Wait, Peter?" We took a
You're
picture.
real?
Yeah, and he's actually really tall too.
Oh, cool.
taller than you?
I think we're about equal height. Yeah.
Tall people, scary.
Ugh, scary. Is red rum in the book?
I believe so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think so. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
What should be done with him?
Hmm.
I don't know, Jack. You're scaring me.
This poor woman.
I too would be scared of Jack Nicholson.
If he's just like,
Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I feel like I'm distancing from the mic. Yeah?
oh, you sound the exact same as when we first started.
Oh, okay, cool. I keep like distancing myself and I'm like, I imagine I'm just like, it sounds like I'm whispering the whole time.
No, you're good. Yeah, the slipcover is like $20. Yep.
I love how Tony doesn't comment on how I still don't really think he's real.
Yeah, Tony. Any comment? Basement Blues. Any comments on Haley not thinking you're real?
I mean, in the nicest of ways.
I love when he like mimics her and he says, "As soon as possible." Yeah, Laren says Jennifer's audio is very good.
It is.
Oh. Cool.
Room 237 speculates that this particular speech right here is Stanley Kubrick basically admitting to doing all the conspiracy stuff with the moon landing and his duties, you know? Like, do you ever think about my duties, like what I have to do and how he signed a contract and all this stuff?
That's so crazy because we just like will never know. Like all these like bizarre conspiracies, you know? There's just like
took him to the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did recently lose Robbie Coltrane. Yep. Very sad.
Yeah.
You heard Shelley Duvall was kind of tormented on the set. Oh, she 100% was.
Yeah.
Didn't this like make her stop doing movies?
Yeah, there's like an episode of that Dr. Phil. She did an episode of Dr. Phil.
I've seen snippets of it. Yeah.
And a lot of people like she is like mentally gone. Like she's
yeah, I feel bad for her, honestly.
And a lot of people thought he was exploiting her, you know? Which I don't know what I think on that, but oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in.
I love when you say that. I don't know why, I just do.
It's so romantic.
It is. It's just so sweet.
I want someone to bash my fucking brains.
Like sometimes I go like, really, darling, light of my life.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do that. Like obviously very sarcastic.
Yeah, he's not gonna bash my brains.
I love when he's like when he has his tongue come out. Oh, look at
tongue.
That. Look at that. What is he doing?
Girl, yank him.
Oh, she does. She gets a couple good swings in there.
What if they were real?
The deep voice.
Oh.
Oh. He didn't have a big ass concussion and just like dies beyond me.
Don't blow his cover, Haley. He's an AI robot funded by the government to purchase every Blu-ray.
You know, that's a conspiracy.
She should know better by now. We did have that watch along.
It's all in good fun. It's all in-
Yo, she was on Dr. Phil. I feel bad for her. Yeah, that Dr. Phil episode made me feel so bad for her.
I've never seen. I didn't even know that existed.
So it's basically just, Shelley Duvall, why are you like mentally nuts? Why are you like mentally nuts? I'm Dr. Phil. Why are you?
Very good.
That's my Dr. Phil. I love the opening of Scary Movie 4 where Dr. Phil admits he's not really even a doctor. He's an electrician.
With Shaq.
With Shaq. Aw, bash each other's brains in.
Just a couple things.
It's funny that this and Popeye were the same year. Oh, they're the same year.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, that is weird. Because she's in like love with Popeye, and Popeye loves her back, and Jack wants to bash her brains in.
Is this the same like pantry place where like the door was on? I mean, the handle was on the specific side.
I don't think it is supposed to be, but I think it probably could be.
But that was the
That's what-
freezer.
I think the door is a little bit different. No,
That's what I'm saying. It's
like all of that is
it's
like
not the same set in the movie, but it could be the same set for them to use. They just change it up a little bit, or maybe.
I think that one was
Yeah.
the freezer, like a meat freezer or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone complains about how Shelley Duvall is very noodly in this movie. Like she's very
Noodle.
noodly. Like she runs
She's
with.
olive oil.
God, I love this shot. I absolutely. Anytime I see this, and this has been done in a couple horror movies of late, where they have like the camera under the person at a door, and I'm like, stop ripping off The Shining. Stop ripping off The Shining. You can't beat that. You can't beat Jack
It's just
Nicholson.
such like an interesting shot. I mean, like angle, like look at that. My dear baby.
Poor baby. Poor little guy.
Look at his acting. What a
He's
what
like,
a
is she buying that?
what a shit weasel.
Yeah.
Aw, she's a little noodle.
Little noodle.
Oh, thank you. What a great impression. I should be on SNL. Thank you.
Yeah, he does do good.
Great impression,
impressions.
but you should use your finger as a mustache. To those that have read the book, which do you think is better, the movie or the book?
Oh, Tony, you missed earlier. I have a very strong opinion in that, like, the movie on its own is a very good movie. Like, I love this movie, but when it's like when I have to base on a Stephen King novel, that's where I get a little angry. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I can agree to that, but also like I think this is like a perfect movie at the same time. So I'm like, and I do really love this movie, and I think maybe if I had read the book before the movie, I'd probably say I think the book is better. But knowing that like I've loved this movie for so long, I think the movie's better. But like I'm a book reader, I love books. I usually always say, and most of the times the books are better than the movies, because if you're like read books, you know how much detail are in the books that like don't make it onto the movies and stuff. But like it's just hard for this one. But I think it's a good book, you know.
Yeah.
So like,
I guess it depends on how much you care.
Yeah.
Like,
I think too, like, because you know you have to, if you do like really love this movie and you want to check out the book, you also have to go with it with like an open mind that it's not going to be like the movie at all too. Because I feel like if you go into it like expecting the movie, which I've done that with a couple of books where it like kind of ruins the experience of reading it for me because I know how the movie does it. So you just have to go into it knowing that like this one came first, you know, and like it's like the OG type of thing.
I will say though, something that I love is that like even though they weren't described, because I do believe Wendy was described to be a blonde, like reading the book, I completely could envision like Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall, like in those parts. So I think that was perfect.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen the TV movie The Shining? I started it, but man, I am too emotionally attached to this movie. I turned it right off.
Never seen it.
It's just not good. It's not good.
Also, I don't know if this is like to all the book readers like happened to you, but sometimes when I like have seen the material first, like the movie and stuff, it's like so hard for me to like change the imagery in my head like when I read the book, like because when you were saying that you can only imagine the characters as like you imagine them and you can see like Jack Nicholson and stuff. I was doing the same thing too, but for me I wonder if it's just because like I am so used to this character being played by Jack Nicholson, where I'm like, is my brain doing this like is my brain actually saying, oh yes, this could be played by like this character in this novel is Jack Nicholson, or it's like it's all I've ever really seen him as, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Just hard, which is like why I'm so happy that I read the Harry Potter books before watching all the movies, because I feel like that was such a cool experience of like I've read all the books, I imagined them my way, and then I ended up seeing the movies and stuff. So yeah, I always try to watch. I mean, I usually try to read the book before the movie, but there's a lot of cases where I got to the movie first and stuff.
I believe the general consensus is that the Harry Potter movies enhance the book, like enhance the universe. Whereas like something like Percy Jackson is like,
Yeah.
you watch the movie and you're like, what?
Yeah, I think they do enhance them too. I read those books when I was like super young too, so that's like I saw the movies a little bit later, and like but still there's so many things that like I watched them, like Deathly Hallows specifically, like the part 1 and the part 2 stuff, and I'm like, dude, there's so much stuff that happens in the book that like, doesn't make it onto like the movies, you know what I mean? And I mean that just happens with everything, but yeah, those books are awesome. And you know what's actually a really good like book to movie thing? Gone Girl. I love the movie, and I recently read the book because it's actually the screenplay is written by the same writer of the book, which is really interesting, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Like that's cool. Like when you do, like the same, because she obviously knows the material, and it's a really great book too. Super, super good.
Yep.
Interesting. I feel like that's more your kind of movie than my kind of movie.
I wish I could read.
Yeah, him too.
And now look, here, this is how you know it's the same person, because they started with Hi Full of Shit.
They don't even try to hide it. No.
Torrance Cinema is cute, and I'd like to see his meat stick.
Lost him. He lost him.
Oh God.
But he got to go. You be friends with him no more. Okay, no more. Bye.
I love too that like both of the profile pictures are like the same high res quality of like stock images.
Photos.
Yeah.
Oh, they changed their game up. They changed their game.
Torrance Cinema is cute. I'd like to see his meat stick. What the heck? Anyways, I didn't even know they made a TV version of The Shining. Yep.
Yeah, they did.
Look at. Oh, hey, LaShonda. What's your number, baby girl? Stalker alert.
Oh, great. God.
Great review on The Lost Boys, Jennifer.
Oh my God, thank you. You watched it like right now? Crazy. Sorry. I was like, for a moment, I forgot if I posted that today or not, because I did watch it recently, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did.
I really want to watch that. I feel like...
Dude, so good. I loved it.
I love
vampires.
So
yeah, me too. I love vampires. Have you ever seen Fright Night from the 80s?
Stop. I was just about to say, because I remember you commented on my when I bought the Steelbook.
Dude, love
Fright
that movie.
Night is so freaking good. You haven't seen it.
No, you have to. Like, if you love vampires too, like it's because I love vampires. It's so cool.
Yep.
Love that movie.
Meat stick.
Slim Jim.
Slim Jim. All right, now we got Scatman Crothers going in the snowmobile or whatever he's riding.
It is terrifying to drive. I mean, like I said, never been in the snow, so for me, driving in the snow is terrifying.
Well, when you're on the roads, you're not really driving in the snow. Like, there's slush, yes, but it's more like the fear of black ice, which is like ice you cannot see because it like blends in with the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of bridges will say like in the more you move up north is like beware of black ice because you could easily like spin out.
Oh crap.
Yeah. Fun time.
Crazy.
Do you agree, Jennifer? Lost Boys is the greatest vampire movie ever made?
I don't think it's the greatest because I really like Fright Night, but I think it's good.
Yes,
I think it's really good. In my review, I literally like asked people like, tell me which one you like more, because I feel like '80s vampire movies. Those are the two that come to mind.
Yep.
And like, I just Fright Night, so good.
Fright Night's so good.
But
And
The
then
Lost Boys was just like those type of movies. Like, I love those. Like, I mean, they're like nostalgic, even though I wasn't alive in the '80s. But it's just like they're such like '80s movies, but they're so great. And like they also have killer soundtracks that just
they
make it
do.
all the better.
Yeah. Blade is the first Blade is a really good vampire movie.
I've never seen that movie. I have to. Been wanting
Isn't
to
it
for a long
Marvel?
time.
It's it's Marvel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk about a killer soundtrack. That opening track is incredible. It starts with like everyone like in a club or something, and like it starts raining blood on everyone, and they're all vampires.
Oh.
Isn't that like in the same division as like Deadpool, and that's how it can be rated R or something? I don't know my Marvel lore.
Oh, you're talking about
Blade.
how Disney acquired Blade?
Yeah.
Like when they're gonna make it rated R, right? The new Blade coming out.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, I've never seen Blade, but I'd assume they'd keep because they're doing a new Deadpool now, and they're gonna keep it rated R too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I mean, I guess I don't have an answer to that, but I assume it's like the property has already been rated R, like they're evolving type of thing.
Yeah.
Movie.
You do have to see the original, but that remake with Colin Farrell is really good too.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I think you'd like it. Like it. Yeah, Colin Farrell does a nice twist on the Jerry character.
Murder.
So when you were little, that blew your mind?
Yes, I was like,
oh, here we go. Oh, let's just pause and take a minute here because this is iconic.
Let's not speak for the next 10 minutes. Over.
Over.
All right.
Over.
We're over speaking. Over. Interview with a Vampire.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, Interview with a Vampire is good. I like it.
Yeah, the recent Steelbook is nice, Tony. It's unfortunate it doesn't have inside artwork.
Wendy, I'm home.
So it's like a semi-iconic line right there. Wendy, I'm home. And then when he gets to the other door, that's the real iconic. Here's Johnny.
Like, who's Johnny?
Well, that's how they introduced Johnny Carson.
No.
On the Tonight Show.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I just always was like, here's Johnny.
When Johnny Carson hosted the Tonight Show, that's how the announcer would always bring him in. Here's Johnny. And now it's, here he is, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon was probably like 3.
Yeah.
This time.
Blade is great, yeah. Especially that opening track.
Wasn't the Here's Johnny line improv?
I don't know. Laren, was it improv or was it in the script? Laren just knows everything.
Yeah, he does.
He's a bottomless pit.
He was there when the movie was made, so he'll be.
Laren probably was like the cinematographer on this or something.
Yeah.
Laren's not real. Laren?
Laren is every filmmaker ever.
Laren's a vampire and he's been living for 210 years.
Yes.
Have we all seen the footage of Jack Nicholson getting ready for this?
No. Yeah, I have, yeah.
Behind the scenes. He's just like jumping around like a nut.
Yeah.
Like, tell me she doesn't look genuinely petrified.
Yeah. Because she doesn't know when the next is coming,
Yeah. Like, that one, so good.
Oh.
I feel like she didn't know it was an axe.
Do you think when they're filming this, do you think they feel like they're filming greatness?
I feel like every actor does.
I feel like a lot of, I mean, I don't know because I've never been in a highly, not in a highly, big set, but like when I film like my short films and we have the set and stuff, I feel like we don't realize like, how, not that I've made a scene as great as this, but I feel like sometimes you don't realize it until you like look at it in the editing room type of thing and you're like, damn, this is kind of good. Because the times that we've like been on set for some stuff, like I feel like it's just a different vibe. I wonder how it was for this one, but like at least in my experience, it's always like much cooler when you see it like I guess in a more relaxed environment, and you're like, yeah, this is epic. This is epic.
Like, does Jack Nicholson at this level, right? He's making a movie with Stanley Kubrick, who at this point has already proven himself to be
Yeah.
one hell of a director. So
Yeah.
does he like that? Like, is he thinking I'm making a truly great movie that's going to go down in history and be remembered forever? Or
I don't think there's a no. I think there's like every actor wants to think that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have Ed Wood, who is like, clearly making like objectively bad B movies. And even when he was doing them, he's like, this is a masterpiece. Like, this is great.
Yeah.
ugh. The new Blade is supposed to be PG-13. Oh,
That's booty.
no.
Oh.
Don't do that, Disney.
That sucks.
You watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Have not. Deadpool 3 will be rated R. Okay. You doubt they're going to make Blade rated R, Disney's wussies.
But then how's Deadpool 3 rated
Yeah,
R?
I thought Deadpool 3 was rated R.
Yeah, so confused.
Yeah.
Heard Nicholson ad-libbed Here's Johnny. Oh, Ed McMahon from Star Search. Yeah, for the announcer. I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The movie is pretty good also.
Which came first? I don't know.
I believe it was improvised. Mizzy is right. Love the Blood Raven Blade. That's such a vibe. I wish goth clubs sprayed blood.
I wish there were goth clubs.
Oh, this is creepy. Him like limping through the lobby with the axe.
Yeah, wait, why is he limping? It's not like she stabbed his leg.
Well, he did fall downstairs, right?
Oh yeah.
That's true. Surprised he doesn't have a concussion.
It's called persistence.
Just remember hearing that somewhere. Oh, that's a vibe, yeah. The opening of Blade. Blade 2 is really good. That's Guillermo del Toro.
No way.
Oh, I love Guillermo del Toro.
Blade
I
2.
love him.
Do you like the Underworld movies, Ed? No, I like Kate Beckinsale though, but I've never seen the Underworld movies. So I don't know if I don't like them. They just don't seem like they're for me. Confuzzled over. Deadpool 3 has to be rated R or Ryan Reynolds won't do it.
Is that true?
It's just like imagine a Deadpool's movie without it being rated R. Like I feel like the vibe and the tone would be so off. So that's what like makes those movies, like all the jokes and the stuff that they do.
How can the next Blade be PG-13 then?
Yeah, they'll do it somehow.
It sucks because it's like Disney. If you're gonna be like owning everything, like might as well keep it the same way it's been.
It's like, what point are they trying to prove? Like making everything.
Like everything, making Mickey Mouse stuff. Chillax.
This always got me. Jack jumping out from behind one of the pillars.
Oh my god, yeah.
Killing the guy. I always forgot, was it the left one or the right one?
Has to be the
out.
left one, right?
It's the right one.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I was about to say it was the left one because like looks like there's more wall there to hide. Guess not.
Wow, 3 in a row.
And that's the Halloween ends.
But his behind is nice and firm and chiseled. Yummy.
Oh, he realized I pointed at the high res pic, so he was like, "Let me change it up."
Yeah.
Also, his name was Corey Cunningham.
Oh my god.
Oh, the director left.
Yeah, right. If you're gonna hate on us, at least get your avatar right.
this like sequence here where like she's just like a bunch of like crazy stuff was coming up, like the people and stuff, is terrifying to me. Like the people.
Oh yeah, there's like a bear giving a guy a blowjob or something.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
What?
Yeah, there's like a person.
Yeah.
There's a person wearing a bear mask that's giving another person a blowjob.
Yeah. And you're like,
watching-
what? It's like right now.
You know, as one does.
The way they just stare at them is terrifying at her.
All right, I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Get back
No
to
comment.
whatever
No
you were
comment.
doing
Over.
there. A furry giving the bartender a BJ.
Yeah, I didn't know the furry convention was in town.
A bear blowjob. Over.
Over and out.
That'd be a bit toothy, am I right? Over.
Over.
Oh, I don't want to think about
I love how you write "am I right."
it. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah, was that bear in the novel?
I don't remember that.
Can anyone confirm or deny, was that bear giving the guy a blowjob in the novel, or was Stanley Kubrick adamant about having that in the movie?
I could just imagine like Stephen King and him like fighting about it. He's like, no, it has to make it in the final cut.
Yeah.
It has to.
No teeth bear.
You want to get gummed by a bear?
Ugh, getting gummed by a bear. All right, here we go. This is coming up here. My shirt right here. Look at that thing. Oh,
This is your moment to shine.
this is my moment right here.
I'm waiting for Michael to pop up for my moment to shine.
I believe that during the filming of this scene, they had to like keep consoling Danny because I believe he was like genuinely frightened.
I mean, they're putting this kid through a lot.
Yeah. I think like kids in horror movies in general, like I always wonder how that dynamic is, because even though it's, I mean, a lot of times scarier like seeing the final thing than actually filming it, but like still.
I think he was like genuinely like too scared of Jack Nicholson, so they had to like reassure him that it'd be okay.
I wonder if like when kids act in these movies, like do the parents have to be there kind of supervising?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I think something like has to do with child labor, with them like having to be present, like a law because they're like minors.
A law because they're like minors.
I don't know.
You know, they can't defend themselves.
R.I.P. Dick.
R.I.P. Dick. Hashtag R.I.P. Dick.
Yeah.
The kid who played Danny, I think, never acted again. He's a teacher, I believe.
Really?
Imagine
Well,
like you go to your class and like your professor is Danny.
But he does go to conventions still.
Great party, isn't it?
Yeah, I love this game.
Look at her noodle arms. Oh, they're like flopping in the wind.
Yeah.
I think I'm a pretty noodly person. You know?
Being a kid on set probably helps them understand it's all movie magic and not real.
Upon growing up. But like being your first movie. Because I mean like even when you go into like Spirit Halloween when you were little, you were like, this is terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, and we also have to remember that probably what we're seeing is not actually what's happening. So we're thinking Danny's being chased by Jack, which is terrifying.
Yeah, but realistically, it's just the camera chasing him.
In reality, it's probably just the camera chasing the kid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when I think of kids in horror movies, I'm like, that's terrifying. But a lot of the times, they don't shoot the scenes. All the times, I'd say they don't really shoot the scenes simultaneously like that.
Yeah. But what a smart kid to backtrack.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have the brain power to do that.
No.
to like
He's been prepping for this his whole life. He's like, I'm gonna backtrack.
yeah, like think of being in that scenario. Like I'm being chased, like potentially to like die, and to like be able to realize that he's following your footprints.
Yeah.
That's wild. Here we go. The last time we're going to see the miniatures.
Yeah.
Dumb.
I just can't wrap my head around how that's a miniature. Like, look at all of that.
Like all of that is the size of like a Barbie playset.
Yeah.
Ugh, stunning. Is this kid smarter than me? Unacceptable. I wonder what the twins are doing now.
Nothing. They're literally just living their
They
lives.
do conventions. A lot of these people just live off of conventions.
They probably make so much money too. So
Oh,
many
yeah.
people go. Yeah.
And they keep it all, you know?
Yeah.
They keep all that money.
Somebody put me in a horror movie. I'll go to the conventions. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I said earlier that this was like the only thing they've ever done. They didn't do anything afterwards.
Yeah.
Notice it's cold out, but you can't see his breath. Mistake or... Well, the funny thing is, Gavin, until you said that, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
If only they had the technology James Cameron had on Titanic, because he had the same thing, but they digitally put in the breath.
Oh, you can catch a chair being there and not being a dopey not being there, but you can't catch it.
Well, to be fair, I never caught that on my own. I caught it because of the documentary.
Okay.
Damn, the documentary didn't catch this though.
Yeah, I don't remember them saying anything about the breath. Not that they would, because there's no conspiracy there.
That is a good one.
Or is there?
Or is there? Are they really even
Cold?
cold? What's the
What does
conspiracy?
cold mean? What is cold?
This is not snow. This is cheese.
I never liked the way he died. It always kind of...
Popsicle.
It's just weird. It's such a weird death.
Yeah. Feels like random almost, I feel. Like, I don't know.
It's cool that he freezes, but I don't like how he looks when he's frozen.
I feel like it's terrifying. I don't know. It's just looking at you.
Is snow
Oh my
even
god,
real?
Daddy! Slow, Daddy.
Little baby boy.
Does winter
Get out of
exist?
there.
Maybe the mindset.
Get out of there.
Ah! Ah! How cold do we think it is? Like what? 20s?
Oh, no. What?
Negative?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that one it hit 60 degrees, so.
All are a bunch of babies. Babies.
Do we even need to breathe over? Could be salt. They
answer
use
is no.
tons near the windows, right? I don't know.
What is movie? I think movie snow is like it's some sort of fiber, right?
I like this one. The snow must be Jack Nicholson's dandruff.
Just a collection of it over the years.
Yeah. No, on the set though, Ed. LOL. What's that in reference to?
Blink, blink, blink.
Mizzy, I don't understand what that means. Can you clarify?
Over.
I lived in New England 2 years ago. Oh, cool.
Nice.
You need to buy this movie. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Support good movies. I'm lost. The chat has lost me.
Mizzy, I still live in the Northeast. We have snow here as well. LOL. God help him.
Yeah. Yeah, that does seem kind of random.
Oh boy, here we go. All right, so what does everyone think? What does everyone think this ending means? Like, I mean, I think it's pretty clear and cut, but I'd be curious if anyone has some cool theories here. You've always wanted one of the snow machines from this movie.
Well, I say snow is cheese because in I don't know if anybody got my reference, probably not. In Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh, they get a snow maker or something, and he uses
Yeah.
cheese.
The
Very-
old timey music again.
Ugh, creepy.
And the way it just keeps like getting closer and closer.
Yeah, it's like back
And
up.
this is a real photo, and they just put Jack Nicholson's head on the dude.
Oh yeah.
This isn't like a fake photo. This is a legitimate photo. And they just photoshopped Jack Nicholson's head onto the dude.
Ew.
All right, we're all close and personal.
Yeah, good God.
That's good Photoshop, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
It is really good.
And now here it is. This is what solidifies it. July 4th, 1921.
That was over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Cinema.
Masterpiece. Masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. This movie gets this.
Cinema.
That movie gets that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. Absolutely great.
Just
Totally.
so good.
Totally true. Joker vibes. It means Kubrick faked the moon landing. Over.
Over. Cooper picked the moon landing confirmed.
I kind of agree. Like he's in purgatory. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Drake and Josh. Haven't seen the Christmas movie since it came out.
Cheese snow machine.
What do you think the ending means, Ed? Just that he'll always, no matter what happens in his life, no matter
he'll go
what
back.
alternate timeline he lives, he'll always somehow end up back at the Overlook for whatever reason. You know, I mean, obviously he's supposedly a murderer, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So
Or just a
maybe in a past life he was a murderer, and now this is it. Maybe the Overlook is where all bad people go. You know.
Yeah.
This is each hotel room is everybody's personal hell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Leon Vitali, he was Stanley Kubrick's personal assistant for years. Just died recently as well.
Oh
Wow. We're slowly but surely losing a lot of the people that Stanley Kubrick worked with.
Mm.
It's all sad, you know. It's all sad. It's all
Yeah.
when someone dies, it's like, man, you know, like I think about Robbie Coltrane, and I'm like, man, another person from those movies gone.
Yeah, it's crazy, especially when it's stuff that you've like grown up with. Like a lot of people, I mean, as years go on that you've grown up with or you've seen them in a lot of things, it's like really weird like watching that stuff back because it's like they'll live on forever in these movies and these shows and this media, but they're like gone. You know what I mean? It's really sad.
So another life in the 1920, he wasn't married to Wendy. Yeah, maybe. I think that's the beautiful thing about this movie is there is no clear-cut answer.
Yeah.
But I do point a lot of people in the direction of that documentary Room 237. It's fascinating stuff. And it's also the end. I love how they put the end.
What you missed it was Hairstyles by Leonard. No last name.
Hairstyles by Leonard. When Wes Craven died, I teared up, high key. Yeah. You are so true. The Strangers has one of the creepiest. It's a Merle Haggard song. It's a Merle Haggard song on a record that just keeps looping. And that's creepy as hell.
I have to rewatch that movie because I have it on my letterbox. I don't remember. I think I might have taken it off.
Is that the home invasion movie?
Yeah, with Liv Tyler.
It was terrifying.
Yeah, with Liv Tyler.
God, oh my God. I saw that like, I think I was like 16 and holy crap, terrified me. Because here's the thing, I think those are the scariest movies, like the home invasion stuff, because I feel like it could actually happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Freaks me the hell out.
That is right. Angela Lansbury passed away too. Yeah, she actually played Mrs. Lovett on Broadway
Aw.
in Sweeney Todd. Yeah, she passed away. That's really sad. She was in Murder, She Wrote and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, the pattern of the carpet looks like the launch pad from Cape Canaveral. It's said to be Kubrick's clue to the world. Look that up, Ed. Know you like conspiracy theories. I do. Yeah, I love a good conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy theories are fun.
Jennifer, do you think the world's flat?
Totally. Yeah. 100%.
Cool. We're friends.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, that was a creepy song they kept replaying. And The Strangers, yeah, it's I don't know the name of the song, but I know it's Merle Haggard is the artist. Yeah. And then you have the guy in the mask just creeping up with the axe. Law-abiding citizen, main character gets revenge on home invaders. Well, there you go. And that was also a movie, You're Next, right? You're Next.
It wasn't that, or Ty West is in that or directed that? He has something to do with it.
With what? You're Next?
Yes.
I don't think he directed it, no.
Well,
That's Adam Wingard.
Well, then he's in it.
Might be in it. Yeah, the line, because you were home when asked when they did it.
Oh, yeah. Scary.
You were home.
Yep. And what did you think about Pray at Night?
What?
What did you think about Pray at Night?
Pray at Night? I don't think I've seen that one.
The sequel, The Strangers, Pray at Night.
Oh, no. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. There's a sequel?
There's a sequel, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. No, I haven't, like, seen... Oh, wait. Is that the one with, what's her name? There's, like, somebody... The girl who played... Did you guys see the Hawkeye show? Why did I just blink on her name? Haley Steinfeld. Is she in that one?
No, actually, funny enough, the little girl from Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh is in The Strangers Pray at Night.
Oh, yeah, I can see her face. I don't know her name.
Ty West is in Your Next, yeah.
No, I'm thinking. Okay, no.
Thank you,
Bailey Madison. I'm getting them mixed up. That she's in that one. Yeah, no, I haven't seen this one. But funny enough, like I once went to a friend's house and they were playing it, and I didn't want to watch it. I made them turn it off.
Oh,
I was like, yeah, no. I thought the first one was really scary. Like I mean, I love a good horror movie. Was it good, this movie?
Pray at Night?
Yeah.
I thought it was it's not as good as the first one, but it's a decent follow-up.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
It's fun. Bailey Madison. Yep, they're making 3 more Stranger movies.
That's nuts.
Wow.
Oh.
That's nuts.
Are they gonna purge it, or they just keep going and going and going forever?
Let's see how
The Forever
hard,
Strangers.
Let's see how long and hard we can beat this dead.
Did you guys see the Forever Purge? That one? Is that the most recent one?
I've only seen I've only seen the trilogy.
No, I binged all of them like when that one came out, and it was like honestly the funnest week of my life just making fun of those movies.
I actually love the Purge franchise, but I've only seen the trilogy, and I think
I like them, but they just like get pretty ridiculous. Like the Forever Purge had so many lines where I'm just like, what? Like this really made it? Like you guys are doing this?
Like somebody approved this?
Like multiple people approved this. Like, oh, okay.
Yikes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, holy snapping crap. We made it through, honestly, a very long horror movie, but doesn't feel that long.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't. It's like a 2-hour, 30-minute movie, no?
Something like that.
No,
yeah.
We've been on for 2 hours and 40.
Let's see here. It is officially 144 minutes.
So
it's
about
2 hours, 20 minutes.
Close to 30.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Doesn't feel like it at all.
Yeah. They won't even be strangers by the end of the 5th movie. They'll have to call it besties.
That was a good one.
That's
the
besties. That was a good one.
The besties.
Can't wait to hear everyone's thoughts on ends on Monday. Yep. We'll be sharing them there.
Mine's a little interesting.
Hear your thoughts, yeah.
Yeah. If you can join in, maybe in the chat, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Just type away your thoughts.
Yeah.
Fun
My
and
review for Halloween Ends I should be uploading it at 10 p.m. So right after this.
There you go, everybody. So check out Jennifer's channel. It's that little @ in the title of this live stream. You just click it; it takes you right over. Absolutely. Thank you as always for being here, Laren. You're one of the best, man. Very fun stream. Thanks, Ed, Haley, and Jennifer. I agree with you, Ed. The Shining is a masterpiece. Absolutely. It's my all-time favorite horror movie. Nothing will ever top it for me. But anyways, Jennifer, thank you. Also, I forgot yesterday during the everything we watched in October.
Yeah, you literally alluded to it and then
I-
said nothing.
I made mention of announcing a very cool thing, and then I totally forgot to announce it. Our last live stream for the month of October, our last watch along, is going to be Little Shop of Horrors, and we're having the max amount of guests that you can have on a StreamYard come on for that live stream. We reached out to Jennifer. She's not able to join us for that one,
I wish I
unfortunately.
could join. Yeah.
We would have loved to have had for that one. But having said that, that is what's coming up. It's, I think, October 27th. I think that's when it's happening. And we have 9 incredible guests that are joining us for that. So we've never done a watch along with that many people. So that's going to be really interesting to see.
Talk about me being cut off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Really
I was
interesting to
talking all
see
at once.
how that's going to go. But let me see if I can name them off really quickly. Bob's Blu-rays, 20th and 21st movies, Basement Blues, Tony's Movies and More, Mika from Double Feature Podcasts. What's that, 5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. KB Loves Movies, Fish the Film Collector. What's that?
7.
Oh, 2 more? Oh, shit. I'm so sorry if I'm forgetting somebody. I don't know. Who am I missing?
Oh no.
I'm so sorry to the two. I'm so sorry to the 2 people.
Out. They're like not going anymore.
It's 9 people that I'm trying to remember here. I said James, yeah. Anyways, it's a stacked cast. So
wait, I know who you guys were missing. Carson.
Who's Carson? Oh, Carson. Troll.
Oh, he's going.
Conrad.
Oh, it was Conrad.
Yeah, I think it was
Why
Conrad.
did the name Carson stick in my head? That's wow. Sorry, Conrad.
Bob's Blu-rays is in there.
He comes back in and starts hating on me.
I think I said Bob's Blu-rays, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I said Bob's Blu-rays. Yeah. Yeah. There's just a lot of people for that stream, so hopefully everybody can tune in for that one. I know we reached out to Jennifer. She can't do it. Durant, we reached out to. He can't do it. Celise, Sweet and Spooky. She would love to join, but she can't do it. But anyways, we have 9 guests that night. So there's going to be 9 people on the screen watching Little Shop of Horrors.
Everybody do your homework, memorize all the lyrics.
Yeah,
you will be tested.
With us.
I've never seen that movie. I need to check it out.
Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it's so good.
Cool.
It's a great horror comedy musical.
Cool.
But anyways, that's the little promo coming up here. But the next one is on Monday. That's going to be the Black Phone with Durant Cinema and Tony's Movies and More. Mm-hmm. And then Thursday next week is Sweeney Todd with Eddie's Films and Stuff. So,
is he going to be there?
Eddie's Films and Stuff. Eddie's Films and Stuff is going to be there. Yes. Eddie's. No. He's not going to be there. No, he's not going to be there. No, I didn't reach out to him. I don't know. I'll announce it in the community tab. But anyways, thank you, Jennifer, for sticking with us, coming back to the channel.
No, this was a lot of fun. Anytime.
And just hang around. We'll do a formal goodbye, but we're just going to end the stream right here. Conrad and LaShonda.
Oh, yes. Honorable mentions.
Conrad and LaShonda. It's been a great stream. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for stopping by all the way from the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's late.
Tony says, I can't wait to shit on ends on Monday. Oof. Laren says, I loved ends. Just kidding. Ends blows. Yeah, we have some interesting stuff to talk about. Burn some toast tonight. You got it, Ryan. I'll burn some toast in your honor.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Literally.
All right, but we will see everybody on Monday night for the Black Phone watch along. Until we see you all then, you have to do one thing. What is it? Oh, that's right. Keep being fans of something.